Alright, it's working. The stream has started, hopefully. Let's see. Hello there, everyone. How are you all? How are every one of you doing? I've been doing fine, honestly. After stream, I have a nationwide celebration to catch, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter than usual, about 4 hours at most. Also have to meet best buddy, and also, all right, the last thing I do need to do is also celebrate my sister's birthday because she won't be with us at home during December. So yeah, we're celebrating an early birthday on October today. Hello, Ducklord. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Zeist and MJ Jerry. Welcome all of you to the stream. Like I said, I have quite a bit to do today. Just to idle circumstances. So it's going to be a 4-hour stream, and we will. Very good eye you got there, Duck Lord. We will start with Limbus reaction to the Arknights collab trailer as well as the teaser. So it's simple. We're going to be starting with the reaction first, as I'm going to be officially getting to Limbus today. Are you possibly playing Limbus soon? Hey, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, you know? Who would have guessed? But yes, today's the day. I have if any one of you have not seen my recent YouTube post yet, I have sorted out the OBS issues. It was the Linux update I did on the 14th that messed things up, and OBS just wasn't able to properly establish a connection with the YouTube servers to stream my stream. So I updated yesterday. Now it just works, which is awesome. That's one less thing to deal with. And I'm gonna be trying to update Arknights after tomorrow's maintenance, but I don't really have much hope for it. But hey, if I can start playing Arknights again, that would be awesome. Anyways, I think that's enough yap for today. Like I said, as usual, for our stream, we'll start with these two reactions, then we will jump straight into the game without further ado. And if you all are hyped about this stream, and if you want to support the stream, hey, be sure to like the stream. It helps out push it out to more people, and maybe even more Limbus Project Moon agents that might be interested. Hello, Iris Corvus. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Well, we're doing just a tiny bit of a reaction. I've seen the trailer before, but I just wanted to watch it again on stream since we're doing the official trying of Limbus Company as a game, as a newbie Arknights Doctor. But yes, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time with us. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping for about 3 to 4 minutes. Let's keep it short. I also need to be somewhere 4 hours later. So first of all, we'll start it off with a preemptive like, and let's see what the teaser is about, because I don't think I've seen the teaser. I've seen the trailer, but I haven't seen the teaser, so let's go. Limbus Company. Well, if you do, be sure to say in chat if the audio balancing is alright. If you can hear my audio as well as the audio of the video. As I saw, this is about the Seaborn in the Limbus collab. The end of my gaze awaits. Unlike abnormalities, unlike anything I've seen, is the Stante talking? Because yeah, just to give a little bit of context, I think I have known about Canto 0 and I've seen till day 30 of Lobotomy Corporation. This is the collab teaser. Yes, I'm watching the collab teaser. But I can imagine a lot of Arknights players were over the moons, also PM Project Moon fans as well. Because there is a cross-section, I guess you could say an intersection between this fandom, between the two fandoms of between the fans of both of the games. I don't know why I'm messing over my words. I have a feeling it's going to happen when I play the game as well. Hello, Alex Merkus. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I mispronounced your last name there. But yes, we are ready to dive in. We just reacted to the teaser, and now we'll be reacting to the trailer. I've already liked it, I've already seen it, but I'll watch it again just to refresh it on my mind. Because this did come out a month ago. And if I remember, I do still have 3 days left. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to get any of the Arknights characters or any collab things. As I'm assuming I'm not gonna. But hey, maybe we'll have a chance. Maybe we'll have a chance today or the day after tomorrow. Yes, the Limbus train shall continue. Dante. Iberian coastline. Hey, Amia! Reader of Lord's Island. Manager at Limbus Company. Ooh, are we going to be dealing with the collapsibles as well? Oh, that would be awesome. Dimensional door. New ego. I did hear ego is... That's Scotty's ego. Yeah. I do know ego are ultimate moves, and identities are alters, but that's the extent of my knowledge. Hey, we got the Seaborn. I do like all the cool effects in Limbus fights. Hey, Scotty! No collapsibles, unfortunately, Sedge. Fair enough, fair enough. And I'm also aware that this game only has Korean voice lines. I've heard a bit of it, it's very good, so... Hey, less reading for me. I'll take it. Spreads. Yeah, that's Originium. Sorry, Europathy. Ling? If I remember, this guy's a dude, right? What was that sentence? Okay, I do think I've seen this guy somewhere before. Interesting. A Ling ego. Gotta say, all of the fighting looks very cool here. The effects especially. Is there like the Inquisition or something? Hello, Hehes, welcome to the stream. Hey, Calcit Ego! Wait, where have I heard this music before? The music during this segment feels very, very familiar to me. Ah, Undertide's OST, gotcha, that's why. Yeah, I would have listened to that some months ago, that's why this feels familiar to me. Corporations are by the niche organizations in pursuit of profit, and then those are charity organizations. Yeah, that's what we are. Hey, Mlinar! Let's go. Ah, it's a collaboration. The sound, the music between Monster Siren Records and also the Limbus, maybe the Limbus company sounds. I don't know the name of the studio working with this company. Oh, okay. This bro actually turns into a Pegasus? Okay. Gotcha. I think this is the coolest so far. It's up there with Calcit's ego. The new language is new, but the idea itself is pretty familiar to the city folk. Fallen angels, back streets. I'll get into the story, maybe I'll know more. Wait, this is Amiya speaking Japanese, what do you mean? Yeah, I remember these seaborne enemies. I've met some of them. Be it in IS or somewhere else. Ami is an announcer. She speaks. She speaks during battles. Interesting. Wait, would that make Amiya the only JP voice in Limbus Company at the moment? Provided this is a collapse, this everything here is going to be extremely limited, and you can't get it after the collab's over, I guess. Hello, Matrixzry. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you have a good time with the rest of us. You've arrived at just the right time, as I'm about to dive straight into the game. So that was all the reactions I wanted to do. No, nothing. No on the story. Just as a context before we dive straight into the game. One thing. I have some context from Lobotomy Corporation. I haven't played it, but I saw a playthrough up until day 30. And then I know nothing about Library of Runa. And I have seen another streamer play Limbus Company before. I think it was Canto 0, the prologue, and then almost to the end of Canto 1. So there's that, but that's all the context I have. Hello, Roy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're gonna have a good time with the rest of us. Today is gonna be a short stream, 4 hours only. It's been a while, yes. It's been a while since I've seen you, and you've caught us at just the right time. Since now is the time to hop into the game. Let me unmute it. Alright, do tell if you can hear the game. You all should be able to hear the game at least. Alright, chat is also working. That's awesome. I can hear it. Those more important? I don't think I'd necessarily need a context to get into the game. But hey, we shall continue. And as always, please, everyone, read my pinned message. No spoilers for story. If I want some context and I specifically ask a question, oh, what's this about this character? Do remind me that this is... Oh, that's going to be spoilers, so I'll hop off. And if I still insist on trying to know something about a character, then feel free to provide any bit of context. But yes, no spoilers, no random tidbits. If I'm confused about a gameplay mechanic, feel free to expand on it. But anyways, I'm here, going semi-blind, a little blind. I mean, not fully blind, but okay, I don't know majority of this game, alright? So, that's all. No spoiling, no backseating, only clarifications. Everybody's here to have fun. I think I've made that crystal clear. And if not, then, well, unfortunately, you're going to be timed out. But yes, I just wanted to be extremely clear here before we started. And that's why I have that message pinned. So anybody that new comes up can read the message. Anyways, that's enough. I think it's been about 18 minutes or something. Wait, how many minutes has it been? Yeah, 30 minutes. Alright. Let us get into the game. So I'm just going to assume that I'm just to start the game. Limbus Company... Yeah. And Arknights. Face the sin. Save the ego. Touch to start. Connecting. Yes. Question, why the fuck is this in, what's it called? Excuse me, but why the fuck is it in Korean? Did I do something? Yeah, why is it in Korean? I do not know how to read Korean, sorry, help me. Wait, hold up, I may need to close it again. Where the... Alright, let me open up Steam. I may need to close it again. Alright. Yeah, I did download the right Steam. What the fuck do you mean? I've got it from the Steam store. Alright, go into the library. Where is it? Okay. If I open it up, okay, please ignore all the background noise that's coming in. Anyways, can I access the settings over here? Alright, if I click play, come on. I don't think I can access the settings, and I have no fucking clue why it's in Korean. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead. Why is this happening, bro? Of course, it's not gonna be a Matrix stream without the scarf. But hey, I guess we'll play the game on Korean? I guess? Yeah, I might actually have to play through the game until I can switch. Alright, if it's TOS. I did assume it would be TOS, yes. I agree. Thank you. I agree. I won't be able to understand. Okay, can I start now? Oh, it'll do. Fucking Christ! I thought I could. Okay, I sure. Wait, which one's the what? This is great. I didn't Why did I not? I forgot to download it. Right button. Hopefully it doesn't take anything. Alright, so we're still streaming. Well, good. We're still streaming. Good to know. And do tell me if the voice is a little too loud or not. We're gonna be stuck on this download screen for a while, so how are you all doing? Hopefully you've been having a good day. Check out the Sinners trailer. Yeah, just a reminder, stream will temporarily lag a lot since I'm downloading Limbus Company. And I can't really do any reactions on top of it, unfortunately. So all of the War Watchers that are watching this right now, feel free to skip this segment. There's nothing special here. I'm just yapping and downloading Limbus Company. This is traumatic. But yes, we should only lag about for 20 more minutes. If any one of you, we should only lag for about 20 more minutes. Stick through with it, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm making way too many pinned messages, but yeah, that should be fine. Dante, the stream is lagging. This is very accurate to just... Oh man, why did I think for a damn second that I was downloading a normal stream? Sorry, a normal game. I forgot this was a gacha, so I would have to download additional resources. God dang it. Dante, why didn't you download in advance? I do not know, Alex Mercer. I don't know, a weird accent is coming out of my mouth now because of it, but we should be fine. We should be fine. Hey, I would have no ideas, no way to get spoiled. Also, I won't be able to read the story. Jesus Christ, bro. We're off to a great start. I feel like all of the Limbus Company crew is waiting, looking at their watch, being like, Dante's late, what happened? Where's the signal? Still in Korean, what's the difficulty? The difficulty is I have other things to do in my life, that's the difficulty. But hey, I've heard. Hang on, why is it in Korean? That's the same question I want to ask. Hello, Dalalux, Atenia Bursa. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? 5 minutes start to do that. Nah. I've tried to learn Japanese before. I think I learned the alphabet, then I tipped. But I'm aware how hard learning a language can be, as evidenced by English being my second language. It's not my first language. I mean, if only I had a phone, guys, right? If only I had a phone, I would have been able to actually maybe get through some of it with Google Translate stuff. But at that point, I'm just like, why even bother when I can read it later on in the stream, I should say. But hey, we're stuck here. I can't really open up another YouTube video and start reacting to it because it's gonna be like, stream is gonna lag. And I don't think the reaction's gonna be good. I honestly don't think the reaction's gonna be good. True, I won't be able to read, not even get a sense of what options I'm gonna have. I should have known he didn't download in advance, since several streamers have done this before. See, that's where it gets me, because when you open up Arknights, it asks you to download straight away, so you would download the resources ahead of time, right? The funny part is, I downloaded the client for Limbus Company yesterday. Then what ended up happening was, oh, you press the button to start the game. I was like, alright, good, cool man, cool. I forgot that the additional resources also needed to be downloaded. So yeah, I'm just kind of here, chilling, dealing with the stream lag and buffer as Limbus Company downloads. Every new Limbus streamer ever. So, are you saying, Dilalux, that this is a canon event? This is supposed to happen. Every new manager and Dante goes through this. Logical response, but you forgot the gacha part. True. Unfortunately, I forgot. Arknight sometimes doesn't feel like too much of a gacha, so I ended up forgetting. Sadly enough. But hey, we should be able to work through the buffer, guys. Right? Every Dante must forget to download additional in advance. Well, here we go. If I had a better internet, the stream wouldn't be lagging right now. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is lagging. To be fair, one advantage Limbus streamer have is, although you're at risk of getting spoiled by chat, you won't miss out on important thing, as chat will help you out for that. Hey, that is true, I guess. That is true. And Roy, we're nearly there. Dante, stop scuffing the stream. I mean, we're 35% of the way, we're 1/3 of the way through. Can somebody tell me how long it has already taken? I feel like it's taken 8 minutes. 7 minutes? Okay, it's reconnecting. Right. Why the update stop? Dante, you forgot to pay the internet bill. Yeah, hello, Loveless Lavender. Welcome to the stream. Now, I have no fucking clue why the download has gotten stuck. Hello? Game? Kenya? Game? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to download this again. Bro, why is it stuck? Bro, internet is working. What the fuck? I'm able to stream right now. Do you happen to know of turning off and on again? I swear to God, if I'm gonna have to... I don't think I can literally do anything. Oh boy. Let's do this again. Yay! Truly. The Limbus company. Bro, I've been open. I've had this open. I've had this game open for 43 minutes now. I'm gonna. Oh, come on now. Don't do this to me, game. Yes, that's a client. Agree. Thank you. Thank you. Start. Right. Fucking hell, it's downloading again. Well, guys. I guess while it downloads, I can't really stall the stream too hard, so I'm gonna mute the game. I'm gonna let it download. Meanwhile, the stream proceeds to die. Right, so how are y'all doing? Deja vu, we have been here before with Arknights. Oh, we definitely have. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop the stream. You know what? I'm gonna stop the stream from the OBS side so the download doesn't get interrupted. Stopping stream from OBS so download do not get interrupted. Come back in 20 minutes. Alright, so sorry. I had my mic closed. Alright, you all can hear me right? You should be able to hear me. YouTube is kinda fricked on my end, but it should go on, hopefully. Apparently it's like this on Steam for a bit. We can hear you. Okay, nice. Alright. Let me just quickly reload this. I'm streaming right now. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, looks like we're here. Awesome. Awesome. That should be 2 instances of chat, but yeah. Okay, so let's pull up. Do I skip? I think I skip and try to change the settings. Is there a language settings here? Can anybody help me? I mean, that's for the volume. What's this? What does this say? You can change language and homepage. Shit. I mean, I guess only after the tutorial. Alright, skip. Alright then, let's see. Let's see what this is here. Loading. Hey, we got in! Awesome! I got a ticket or something. Nice. Skip. Thank you. Where's the settings? Go into the settings. English, please. Wait, I just changed the settings to English. Huh? Oh, I quit the game. Okay, let's start the game again. Alright, this should work. 5th time's the charm, guys. 5th time's the charm.
Limbus company.
Hey, it works. It's in English now. Awesome. It's in English now. It's in English now. I just had to restart. Let's go. Just connect to the server. That should be fine. Yippee! Loading.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미
Alright, we're here!
눈을 감아도 마찬가지.
We're here! Jesus, took me 1 hour almost to get this stream going. Holy shit. Anyways, I have...
언제나 세상의 정의를 위해 달려나가는 저 해결사들을 보시오. 너무나 반짝거리지 않소?
I miss. Let's calm down the excitement a bit, shall we? Where's the volume settings? Audio. Turn down the master volume a bit. Yeah, I think I can keep it. Turn down the BGM. Turn down the SFX. And that should be good. I guess turn on the SFX as well. Return. Go to drive. Okay. I won't touch anything else for now. Hey, that's the inventory. I'm just trying to explore the menu, really. Regular maintenance compensation. Thank you. I'm gonna assume that's my full currency. Announcements. Hey. Man, it's so weird playing Limbus Company here on Steam on Linux because it just works so smoothly. It's like an actual game, I know. Kind of crazy. What's this? Ah, that's my ID. Sure. There you all go. That's my ID. I don't think I can... Can I pin that message? Yeah, I can. Yeah, there you go.
점심밥은 무엇을 먹을 생각이요? 나는
That, I don't need to touch that.
알아봤다 해서 엄청나게 기대 중이요.
Okay, thank you, miss. There's... Creating your team. That's creating your team. I'll get introduced to all this later. Theater. That's probably story stuff. Extract. Ah, this is the banner. This is dispenser. I don't know what this is. We're not gonna touch the gacha right now. We'll go to drive. So... Inferno. Go and do prologue. Wait, did it skip the entire thing? Wait, huh? Sorry, what? Wait, excuse... It just skips the entire prologue. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I mean, I didn't even do these 4 levels. I mean, I would assume it would only skip the story, but okay. Sure. Let's pretend nothing happened, guys. Let's pretend nothing happened. Let's enter. Coin flip faces also affect the activation of certain skill effects. Wait, huh? Let us begin by learning the basics of combat. I think there was... Wait, was I supposed to click on the story? Sure, we'll get through the combat, I guess. Please direct your attention to the dashboard here. We will be using the dashboard to relay your... Okay, so if you want to read the story, you have to click on story first. Gotcha. We're learning the basics. You'll be using the dashboard to relay your commands to the sinners. Okay, that's the dashboard. You will find each sinner's skills on the dashboard. Okay, these are my, I guess, employees, if I remember. These are their skills. And the control scheme is simple. Simply drag from left to the end of the dashboard to the right end to change the skills, and you are ready to enter the combat phase. Oh, combat phase. Please allow me to guide your hand. Press and hold the gear on the left on the dashboard to grab the chain. Okay. Red, blue. I do remember these stack. Then when you're holding the chain from the left gear, connect. Okay. Green, blue. Sorry, red, blue, green, purple, yellow. And then when you're done chaining the skills, you just click on start.
좋은 전략이네요.
Right?
가보죠.
Sure, why not? Interesting. We're not really doing anything. We're mostly just clashing with this woman over here. And that is how you, the manager, issue your orders. Hello, Ishamel. Oh, is that... Wait, isn't that the name of this girl? This woman? That is how you, the manager, issue your orders. By the way, I've not even read the story yet because we restarted the game about 4 times just to get to the download, and then I had to skip the entire prologue because everything was in Korean to change the language. Now we're doing the tutorial and then we'll do the prologue story. Yes. That's how we're gonna continue. I know, great stream. The manager issue orders. Let's try that again. Look at the dashboard. Yeah, got it. The dashboard. Use the commands. Gotcha. Grab, thread, and connect. Sure, I'll go with whatever it's saying. Everybody's fighting with this woman over here. Oh, if I have it with the skills, I can see who's fighting who after the chaining. Nice. Start.
금방 다녀올게.
Hello BBN, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Least scuffed Limbus stream, honestly. Is that true? I mean, it's kind of normal on my channel for the scuff, but okay, I'll take it. Sure, why not? Yeah, Lion's kicking our asses. Wait, is that Lion? Well, I do remember she was named Lion because I do remember seeing something about that. Now, please issue a command. I want to stack the greens. I guess it'll tell me later on what to do, I guess.
행동을 개시합니다.
Okay. That was block, I guess. Yeah, we're just taking a lot of damage. Gonna be really hard done. Nah, bro. Well, I don't think we're winning this one. And I don't think I can click on anything else. Sure. No. Stack. Yes, stack green ones.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh, you can just... We're fighting another person now. Well, looks like we're dead. GG, nice tutorial. Defeat. Manager Jason is a war. Alright. Awesome. I guess I'm gonna read the story now, finally. Okay, so pre-battle, post-battle. Pre-battle. Alright, time to finally start with the damn story.
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
Alright, I think the voices are fine now. I'll close it. I'll turn it down a little. Thank you. Do you see now you can't run from us? Oh, I guess the only thing to read here is Dante's dialogue. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the redacted? You must be out of here. Wait, hold up. A-S-P-A-C-T. Aspect. Oh, I remember that was a word that was brought up in Canto 0.
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
What Master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos. I'm gonna have to get used to this, because I'm so used to reading the dialogue in Arknights. Arknights is not voice; it's only during the battle and stuff. my brain is not computing the Korean language at the moment, but sure.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나?
No one's ever dared to consider. Hello, Kentako. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? After a lot of scuff, we have finally started properly this time.
어라? 근데 이 녀석
Look at that. Is that okay? Yeah, this is nice line. Yeah, this is this kind of thing that no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift. Okay.
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
Panther. Okay. Wait. Oh, what do you mean you managed to get a different head and so fast? Oh right. Oh right. I remember that. That's a replacement head. Oh right. I'm remembering now. Just wait till I get the. I'm gonna assume that says aspect. You'll be no match for my.
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
I mean, she got a point. I mean, when I first look at this, I was like, wait, is that actually our main character? Sure. Because for some reason this guy looked like an NPC, but no, that's actually the MC. That's our manager, the Clockhead himself, or themselves, I guess, in this case.
째깍거리는 소리만
Wolf,
들리네.
lion,
속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
ticking. Okay. Well, I hear the ticking as well. Wait, did she just stab me?
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니
Damn, you just
아파하기는 하나 봐.
you just wanted to satisfy your curiosity just for that? I mean, I know you guys are here to kill me, but like, that's rude. Come on now. That's rude. Lady? Wolf? Whatever your name is. Wolf? Damn it, why am I being attacked? Ah shit, here comes the amnesia. Of course we don't remember. Of course we don't remember at all. Here comes the classic amnesia plot. Let's go, baby. Not good. Memories are dissolving already. I don't know what this word is. Was done too quick. Time doesn't remember. New head, new brain, new memories. You know what? I can work with that logic, baby. Even though it does not make sense, but hey, it'll make sense in Limbus company context. Sure, I'll work with that logic. We got a new head, so we forgot.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
I'm liking the Korean voice acting already. Oh, they've gone. Okay.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야. 뭐가 그리 급해?
What's the hurry? Right, what's the hurry? Maybe you can spare me. I don't know. Very much doubt that's gonna happen in this game.
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안
We
되니까.
must follow her teachings. Whose teachings? And these guys are probably related to a faction.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
Someone of this caliber. Wait, do they already know about me?
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
Show some discretion. Okay.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
Where your star is? Like hell I am. I'm taking Dash's location to the grave with... I remember there was the aspect. Star? There's something about a star. Okay. Damn it. What was... redacted supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군.
Right,
일이
no.
없었지.
I mean, right, because right, of course, they cannot really understand my ticking. I'm just monologuing to myself at this point.
자연히 그것을 찾을 방법도 이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
Unfortunately, yes.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Engine rev.
그거 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
Did you allow yourself to be tracked?
쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
Brother, I don't think a wild animal makes the sound of an engine rev, but hey, case in point, I do not know most of the Limbus lore. Maybe there is an animal like that.
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건
It's
버스.
a bus. Limbus! It's written there, guys! Here
저런
comes
게.
Limbus.
어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
Cause Dante
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
must have taken the wrong turn. Wrong turn out into the woods.
길을 잘못 든 죗값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
Alright. Okay. Got smashed by a bus. Awesome.
사자가 밀린 거야?
Bested line strength. Oh, I guess she's strong. You guys, it's the name of the game, right? Here comes
여전히 내
out.
눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
If my eyes are still right, then you will reach the harbor of glory. What does that mean? Who are you? That nameplate says lost?
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
Right, I don't remember how I got here. I'm sorry. What?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요. 왜일까요?
I don't know. I was too confused to feel fear. That's... You could simply lift... Where's this coming from? I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요. 이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서 제가 하는 말을 마음으로 외치세요.
Repeat with the heart what I tell thee aloud as you remind yourself of that image. An
너의
image.
별을 따라가거라.
Okay, it's buffering. Shit, stream buffering. Oops. Ooh, that's not good. Come on. Come on, stream. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Follow your star. Bruh. Dante. Dante, before we save you, fix your damn net. Oh, bro, this is not gonna go good. Why is it? Bro. Okay, if I apply... Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, fix the net. Why is it still not fixing the net? Tin Man has lost control of his internet connection. It seems like I have, unfortunately. Bruh, why is YouTube throwing me under the bus now? Okay, let me test my internet connection real quick. Is it my internet connection or is it something else? Because if I play something, it should mute the tab. Okay, it's not my internet connection. It's just OBS being weird. It's just OBS being weird. I'm able to comfortably use my internet. Bruh. Bre. What happened? Come on, bro. Did I abuse the system too much? Was that it? You used all the internet for downloading the English language. That should not be the case, honestly. Now it should work, hopefully. Nope. Nope. OBS is not having a good time. OBS is not having a good time. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Come on. Where's it? What's causing the flipping issue? It was working fine till now. What happened? Okay. Come on now. Okay, is it back? Come on. Hey, we're back. We just had to disconnect and reconnect again. Right. We're back, boys. We're back. We're fucking back. I guess I'm not gonna go ahead with 2K yet. Yay! We're back. Flipping back, finally. Okay. Now that it's working, if I do the, come on. If I apply this, okay. Yes! Connection strong. Awesome. Follow your star. Right, I was about to follow my star. Thank you. It's just, sorry. The cosmic internet wasn't really working. I had to bust out some tools in my inner body to fix the inner internet. Now I've established a connection with the star. Don't mind me. Paused. Foul star, I guess. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head. A thump in your head. I guess it really would be a clock, huh? Followed by the sting of several chains. Damn, okay. Followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. Gotta say, the sound effects go fire over here.
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까.
Your heart is still functional. Well, it doesn't look like it.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
The pact has been sealed. Oh, was that like a initiation or something ceremony? Manager SCAT fixed his OPS,
간택,
yes.
이제 저희는 당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
OBS stream's gone fine on my end. From this day forth, we are bound to your time. Oh, we are bound to your time. Now I know what this means. What do you?
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디 위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다.
Okay.
잘 부탁드려요.
Hope you'll make a fine later. Yeah, no. OBS is doing fine on my end. I am not falling for that bait in chat. I hope you'll make a fine leader. R.
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Hey, Ishmael. We have two Ishmaels on stream. One on screen and one in chat.
사과 한 알이 떨어졌소.
Yi-sung. A single apple has fallen.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
This guy still does not make any sense.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Rodion.
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
Hey, Gregor. I guess we could use a little warm-up. Seeing double.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지?
Autis.
우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
Did she just call me a little wretch?
말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸.
우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
I heard that's our soon to be boss. Okay.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Huh? I hit my head? What do you mean? Who are you people? And what's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고 이건 원하는 곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
That sounds like a lie. Justice bus? I don't...
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니.
You're better off believing us to be your saviors, gotcha. Better of justice, done. Hello, sus. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? As well as Kajumo Kai. Welcome both of you. Yes, internet is working fine now. We're finally able to... the Limbus company.
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
So let me explain this once. After some time passed. Which one? Bearers of justice come into the aid. Anyways. So, if I'm not mistaken here, and I do as you've said, those total strangers will fight for me?
맞아요. 당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
As long as you give them the right orders. Alright, so... Alright, so we'll kill these arrogant vandals dead. Then I'll go back to where I was. Well, where was I? Where I was, and... Yeah, I don't remember it. I have no amnesia. Wait, no, sorry. I have no memories, remember? I have amnesia, remember? What was I doing? Wait, where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget. Of course, it's the classic. It's the classic.
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가.
It's only natural to happen with a current head. You're gonna forget. I don't remember having amnesia. Therefore, I have no amnesia. Logic, 100 out of 100. I usually draw of the Arknights stream on background. That's why I don't show up in chat. Hey, we appreciate you. So for doing that. The gotcha MC amnesia depot.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
You should struggle at the hand. Okay, don't mind me. Someone came into the room. You should focus on the struggle in your arms. Yeah, don't mind me. It's just somebody came into the room.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
Was she about to call me a clown?
시계 지휘관님? 아무튼 전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
Would Commander Clock suffice? In any case, we await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
One by one is the only way.
저기요.
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
Alright, and Heathcliff got a great Korean voice.
최선을 다해 주세요, 단테.
Dante. I guess this is where Dante comes from. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Combat tips. Right. Post battle. The panther, lion, and wolf. We'll immediately go ahead. Let's
이해가
see.
되지 않는군.
Bro.
이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
I don't get it. This is what the lion struggled against? I guess the panther and also wolf beat our asses. I don't mind me, there's just chaos going on. Not really chaos, there's just people going and come into the room. That's why.
잠깐만.
Gregor, I don't think the stall tactic here is gonna work.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이걸 대화로 풀 수 있는...
But I'm pretty sure we can talk this up. Ooh, the sound effects. Ooh. Okay.
이건
This.
이상적이지 않소.
We're cooked, guys.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
Put up a foot. I mean, I don't know. Oh, those two got sliced apart. Gregor got stabbed through the chest.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도
Haven't even activated your full powers. Damn. Okay. A full-on head crunch. Huh. So Gregor got spiked. Those two, Yi-sung and Ishamel, got blood to ribbon. Hold up. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Hello, Gondust. Welcome to the stream. The Mr. Mord has finally appeared. So I just had to do something real quick. So I had to mute mic. Oh, come on. Why is the internet not... shit. We lost the internet again. Come on, internet should be back, right? Hold up. Hold up. I guess I should just keep it to 8,000, huh? Hey. No, we should be in the good. Okay, we're in the good. Hi. We good to go? Awesome. Dante, your net is dying again. What the hell is going on? You said you'll fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
You know, that's a good point. It's just... don't. Why? I mean, isn't that something you should have informed us about beforehand? But I see. What?
그리고 저만 남았네요.
Yeah, looks like you're the only survivor, huh? Okay, so you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수라기보단 그저
Not... Wait, not
별을
necessarily...
따라가는 거죠.
Dies with a smile, damn, okay. It's about following the star. See, this is a great distinction that I noticed in another person's playthrough of Limbus Company. They just start off very serious, already establishing a tone, and I love it for it. It's kind of the... I mean, it's not the same. The Arknights started off as a bit more law and political unsteady state of Chernobog, which is a nomadic city of Ursus, in-game Russia. So, tones are quite different, but both of them started off very seriously at the start, so I love him for it.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않군.
Not the funnest lives to end. Kind of hard taking Commander Clock there seriously. Hey, I'm just gonna assume it's one of the things you get used to as you play it, as you play the game more and more. What? What am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly, only to die like flies. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die? It looks like there are way too many interruptions. Sorry guys, it's just today's the Festival of Lights here in India, Diwali. That's why a lot of people are just coming into the room, even though I'm still streaming, and you may occasionally hear some background noises. And that is also the reason why today is going to be a short stream. Only going to be streaming for about, yeah, I would say 3 more hours max. Anyways, is this how I die? Oh shit. Wait, did I? You said this is how I die in mute. And I read your message and I got tricked into thinking I hadn't turned on my mic. Look at it, wait, it's turned on. Tell the serpent this, false lion. Ooh? This flow cannot be stopped. Man with red eyes is his introduction. Gotcha. Wait, did she get
붉은색. 왜?
red, but why? Oh, okay. Somebody there got severed. Oh, I guess her hand is gone. If I'm seeing that correctly.
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
I would not know.
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가 저들을 데리고 허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까.
Okay.
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이 너밖에 없으니.
I'm liking the orchestra music in the background.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze. These guys know something about it.
그렇게 노려보지 마. 네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Nothing compared to what you
그
did.
정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일 했다고 생각할 거다. 훈장처럼 여기라고.
Consider them a medal of honor. Okay, so we still don't know who's the boss behind these three.
아니면 여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은가?
The voice acting is great on this guy. Who are you one of them? You're too late. They're already...
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다. 단테.
Wait. Sorry, what? You're too late. They're already... Did he just hear me?
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
Only one thing we need.
되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
Oh. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. Oh! Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomachs, and lungs. Oh shit. I'm not gonna scream. engulfed in a deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonizing scream. It probably only was heard as like a angry, a very loud clocking, ticking. I should say. You. In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased's flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner. Okay. Now, this must be the effects of our newly acquired Clockhead, right? I think.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다, 단테.
Why do I have a feeling this guy likes seeing Dante suffer? Bro smiling. Bro smiling. You suffer plenty from now on, Dante. Bro smiling. And the voice of the man with the red eyes. Hello, Yi Sang. We got Ishmael. If Ishmael's here. Oh, by the way, don't ignore this. I had to restart the game 4 times because it couldn't download on Linux on Steam. Then when I got into the game, and every time it was in Korean, so I had to skip the entire prologue, change it to English. Now we're going through the prologue. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll do the story first. Introductions. Yes. 2 out of the 12 sinners on stream. Oh my god. Dante, do your daily. Oh my god. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. Now I guess we wake up. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger? Or is that really a sound of a beast? I mean, I do remember our boss is conscious to some extent, but I don't know the full details.
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
They're being itchy twitchy. Abort. Oh, we wait. Did the previous story thing say where we were? I don't think it did, right? Or did it say outskirts of the city? I didn't remember that, which was weird. Okay, aboard Mephistopheles. Felis. I'm gonna be tripping over myself. Oh, yes it did. Okay. It was the outskirts of the city. Okay. Gotcha.
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금
I'll be a
실망할
tad bit
뻔했어.
disappointed. I mean, isn't the clock valuable because I can bring people back from the dead? Okay. Wait, can these guys get another clock? Hey, I know I'm needlessly theorizing. This guy is just saying it in jest.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사 카런.
Karen, the bus driver. Well, good to meet you, Karen.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어. 기분이 어떻습니까, 단테?
Dante. Alright, I really do like his voice acting. It's lovely. I guess this is refreshing. Well,
지각거리는군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데.
Wait, didn't you hear what I said last time? What was that about? If you can't hear me, if you can't understanding. Sorry, if you can't understand me. Hello, Damar DX. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you've been having a good day so far. We're continuing on with the story. Not much has happened, even though I've been streaming for an hour and a half, presumably. Stream Scuff, you can check that out later on. Some language barrier this is.
베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로 들린다면
Vergilius.
무언가 이해했다는
Vergilius.
행동이라도
Vergilius.
취하시죠, 단테.
Is it pronounced Vergilius? Or is it pronounced Vergilius? Because that's the 2 pronunciations I can think of. If you can understand what I'm saying, give me some kind of reaction, Dante. I give him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile. Okay.
좋아. 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지, 카론.
Virgilius, okay. Dante's Inferno. No, I have not. I have heard about it. I've heard quite a bit. I know that Dante's Inferno. What was the other game? With the V2, the robot in hell, hell is full. Whatever was the shooter one. I have. What's it called? I've seen that. I've seen some various representations of Dante's Inferno, but no, I've never seen the original. Yes, Ultra Kill. Thank you. Ultra Kill. I only know about it because I've seen it once or twice on YouTube, and also my American bestie likes to mention it every so often. Yes, if you're enjoying all the stuff, the read through, as well as me being a newbie in Limbus, a new manager, be sure to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton, and I do think I'm gonna do another Limbus stream before trying Arknights. Anyways.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Vroom, vroom. This is like watching an infant take its first step. Hello, Salt. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you've been having a good day so far. Welcome along. Welcome along. Alright, she's cute. There was a heavy roar and vibrations as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. Not at all the standard, what's it called? I'd say consequences of starting up a normal bus. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. Probably the bus where all these guys came from. A bus. I can't be sure if I have ever ridden such a bus in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
I think I got a new head. I don't exact. New head, no new memories. Yeah, I don't remember. I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clicking mechanism. I'm kind of curious if it's made of metal, if it's made of grotesque metal fleshy parts, or if it's made of some absurd, weird, otherworldly energy that nobody else really has an idea about. Those are my guesses, seeing how this game is going. So I'm just gonna guess on grotesque, fleshy metal cogs with an encapsulation of magical energy, let's just say. This is very much going down a fan fiction theory. Okay, let's stop.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군. 그렇지 않나?
I mean, I would like to know what the fuck was I up to before I got this head. Magical flames is what I like to believe. Right, we do have flames. It's not just a clock. The clock is on fire. The clock is on fire. Right, I forgot to mention that. I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot. It's not for spoiler per se. I mean, it's an interesting detail. I'm not too curious about it, so you can hold off. No need to answer that question.
매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가?
What's just the rest of you? Oh, the other people on the bus.
어떻게 생각하지, 바우스토 씨?
Faust.
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Hmm?
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을 것 같으니까요.
Oh. I mean, interesting point. Faust did mention in the previous one. I know this is only the second story node. Shut up, guys. Faust did mention before that because the contract has been sealed with our new Clockhead and with the power to reverse time with whoever we have established a contract with, the fate is in my hands. And the comment here really makes me think there's something deeper than, haha, if you die, I have to reverse time. and as a consequence, I also experience the pain of you all dying. But yeah, there has to be a fucking cost to all of this. I refuse to believe for a damn second there is not at all a cost to all of this endless survival. Hey, you can say that Dante experiencing the pain of death over and over again is a cost, but that feels like too little of a cost, to be honest. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. That's another theory for another time. Let's continue. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest, yep. Her silver hair that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
I mean, Yisang, not to brag or anything, I read Arknights and I have predicted some plot nights in Arknights because I actually like to think about what I'm reading and ponder on it. Dante. Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요. 이름까지 잊으셨군요.
I mean, I have a new head. I think you can cut me some slack there. Sure, this looks like it. That does not sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
Sure, I'll guess. Wait, you can understand me? Yeah, wait, yeah. Right. The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me. Oh, okay, that's one of the advantages of establishing a contract with a special Clockhead. So they can inherently understand my ticking. Well, that makes things convenient, huh? Dante can canonically run that fast. Oh, shit. Sorry, Yisang, you got taken out. Let me just revive you real quick. Don't mind me. Let me just experience the pain of your death real quick. Alright, let's run that back again, team. It is so morbid. I love it.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
You really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth. Contract.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요?
What? Okay. I feel like... Okay. I mean, I know I'm an amnesiac in the game, and I don't really have, what's it called? Unestablished common sense. But... outdated ideas, huh? Gotcha.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
It's anachronistic. Alright, let me look up the word. I feel like I know what it is. Like something about, to do about outdated. Arknights and Limbus company, of course, teaching you new words as you go on. Anachronistic. Erroneous in date, containing an anachronism in a wrong day. Having an opinion of the past, preferring things or values of the past, behind the times, over conservative. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, that's a very outdated of you. Get up with the times, manager. Get up with the times. No, not another Zwillingssturm im Herbst. The way she talks is like she's talking to a child. She's very smug about it. I see your face, Faust. Don't you think I don't notice this? Lyricism. You know, I'm kind of curious. This is gonna derail the stream even harder, but I'm kind of curious. Lyricism. No, there's lyricism. There's no lyricism, I think. Yeah, there's only lyricism. lyrics, I'd say. Yeah. Alright, enough. That's enough. Anachronistic. Right, never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다.
Oh, I mean, I guess there's some advantages to this Clockhead.
모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요. 수감자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
The sinners. Sinners?
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는 방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
You mean to say my employees?
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가?
I already recognize this voice. I forgot her name. I don't remember the name, but she's a yellow little gremlin that was constantly yapping in my menu screen, I guess. I remember this. And it's like, alright, ma'am, can you calm down a bit?
아 형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
That's Gregor. Say, pal, where'd you sell your old cranium on? Apparently, I have it with me. Or maybe that was just a figure of speech Faust used in the previous story note. But I feel like I don't have my old cranium off with me. Even though Faust would like to say otherwise.
당신이었군요. 당신 덕에 박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게 돌아왔어요. 혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라도
혹시?
했나요?
Maybe a surgeon or something in the next. That's Ishamel.
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니.
Hey, gotta say, I am absolutely loving the Korean voice acting in this. It's very good, to the point where a non-native, of course, so not a Korean speaker can easily listen to this with just the translation. It sets the mood phenomenally well for this.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군.
I suppose you all owe them a beef
그럼
introduction.
가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다. 앞에 앉은 것부터 시작.
Okay.
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지 앞에 나서면 이제 진절머리가 나는데.
Hey, I could. Oh, that was awesome. Alright, Gregor, I'm already loving your EA, and he has a character as well.
당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
Yeah, manager.
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데 말이야.
I would not be surprised about the dubbing overlap for the Korean voices in Arknights. I've not heard any of the Korean voices in Arknights. They usually just be like mainly English. For operators, their English is not available. It's defaulted to JP, and some, regional dubs, which I really love in Arknights. But yeah, fair enough. It makes sense. Real curious to meet you.
역시 뭔가 말을 만드는 건 어려워.
Buddy, I relate to you so much. Even though I've gotten significantly better at my speaking abilities on stream, it is sometimes hard to form sentences and to constantly be speaking them on stream while trying to be entertaining and playing the game. Not to make my job seem harder than it is. It's not that hard, still. The musings of a streamer, sure.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까.
Hey, I respect my guy.
나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고 관리자 양반.
I like Gregor already. Gregor, hey, cool introduction. I cannot read. What is this font? Number 13. Is he the number 13 center? The sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality, however an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause parts or the whole of his body to transform into insectile. I was about to mention this, but then I didn't. Oh, that's an insect arm. Okay, gotcha. Notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the something tissues. Oh! I did not notice that. Okay, now I'm noticing all the roaches in his background art. Okay. This roach is called Pablo. Well, good thing he's not in my house. Oh, sorry, this roach is not in my house. Or else it would be getting treated with the classic slippers to squash method. We do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obliged to be nice. Interesting. We recommend keeping your face expressions in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Bro seems the most... Alright, I'll save that comment after we meet the others.
양반이. 이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다 줄 사람한테.
Okay. Rodion. Yeah, Rodion.
그래?
Craig. Rich? What's that about? Yeah. Oh.
양반보다는
Oh, his name got shortened. Okay.
이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Rodia? MC from Crime and Punishment. Packcon. What are all these fonts? Are they from different districts? Because I do remember the Limbus company website. I do know some lore. I think this is the best time to kind of say all the lore that I know about. So, Limbus company, they use anomalies to produce Keflin to sell that energy outside of their... Not Limbus company, sorry, Lobotomy Corporation, outside of their company. And I know a bit about the lore until day 30, but I've forgotten most of it. So that's it. Nothing on Library of Runa. Something happens. Maybe their cold technology gets destroyed, or the singularity of a corporation. It shoots up a beam, and that's how Lobotomy Corporation ends. And then... Now we're here in Limbus Company. There are corporations that control each district, really. The Overlord corporations, they have something called the Singularity, which is the pinnacle of their technology. Something special that they hold that no other entity in the district really has. And then there's the Wings? District Wings? Or something like that, but yeah. That's most of all the context I know. Yeah, that's most of all the context I know. And I'm aware the identities are alternate versions, and it's also tied into the gacha. It's also a story thing. Egos are ultimate weapons? Yes, egos are ultimate weapons. That's all. Yeah, nothing else comes to mind, really. Rodion. The unfortunate traits of being Backstreet's born are apparent in this sinner. Oh, she's from the back streets. She loves money. Gotcha. She loves money. Gambling and betting. Aye. Definitely one of us. So it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior, okay? Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어.
I'm immediately gonna go with my prejudice and say she's not much of a thinker.
분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
She's very much after money. Okay. Alright, sure. Nice to meet you, I guess, miss. Back in the nest. What was the nest? I remember it being... each district had a nest. That would be where people live, I think? Yeah. That would be where people live. Cities! Right. It's cities. She does have sociability, I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
It's your turn.
안녕하세요.
Sinclair. I'll call him Sinclair.
아우, 시시해. 그게 끝이야?
That's it.
싱클레어라고 해요.
Sinclair. Wuggle. Sinclair. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frowns when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as a split innards at first, and that's considered mild in this universe. Gotcha. As there may be those with violent tendencies amongst your crew, which makes sense, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with the sinner. Positivity. I gotcha. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. Oh. This is a hopeful sign here he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. So we're really gonna have to... Wait a darn minute. Is that Eden's apple? Like the snake poisoning the apple and giving it to the first humans based on Christian mythology? That just suddenly clicked to me, huh? Hello, Destroyman Third. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? All of the Limbus viewers are probably hopping on, seeing an Arknights newbie Doctah has been dragged down the rabbit hole. Oh, by the way, do you guys want to know why I started Limbus Company? If some of you have been following my posts, you may know. It's because Arknights currently does not work on Linux in the emulator. This is why, after about 6 days and sorting out my OBS issues, I was like, sure, let's go ahead with Limbus. Hey, that's the same thing that Arknights people do. Anytime there's like reactions or newbies starting, there's like, oh, we're gonna jump on him. We're gonna jump on him, sorry. The behavioral patterns are quite similar in terms of Arknights watchers, enjoyers, and also Project Moon enjoyers. The hive mind versus the sleeper agents. I guess the hive minds and the sleeper agents. Spoil looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord? Good question.
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
Never worked for a company before. How old are you, mister?
뭐, 앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까. 그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음 타자하자.
How about you, next nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
Yisung has appeared on stream, our chatter. A lot of medical equipment, huh? Gotcha. Formerly the youngest... Wait, hold up? The youngest chief researcher at the Dash Wing. Wait, so you're telling me this guy was the youngest chief researcher for a whole ass mega corporation? Okay. Ideal man. Interesting how he got to Limbus Company. Yeah, interesting how he joined this company. The sinner possesses high intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that that everyday conversation with the sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening. Is that an indirect way of saying, oh, sorry, we haven't accounted for the new manager's intelligence, so it may be difficult for the less abled, lower intelligence manager to talk to this higher intelligence being. Game, I see how you're dissing me. I see how you're dissing me. Limbus company calling it down. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he's currently processing a line of deliberate thought. Alright, sure. And it's true, is it not? Hey, I may be a little dumb, but I'm not that dumb, and I can... Okay, I get... Point taken. There's a difference between being literate and being not that intelligent. I have some semblance of intelligent. I'm not as dumb as this specific paragraph is making it out to be. Yes, it's also a little unfair to to compare an amnesiac to a genius. I recommend patiently waiting for him. That's it.
이상해요.
No smoke or mirrors. He likes using proverbs, gotcha. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested. And he has lost interest.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
Being a member of society. I do not want to be a member of Limbus Company Society, let's just say that. I do not want to be a member of Limbus Company Society, so common sense can go shove itself up its ass. No! If you couldn't tell, Limbus Company is the last world I would like to go to, besides Made in Abyss and also Warhammer. I would very much rather be out of the ordinary than follow the damn common sense of this city. Let me clarify for the last damn time. Anyways, that's enough.
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Ishmael, if you wish. Purse. These things will mean something. Fish. Yes, she got the Scotty ego. Fish. It's not that bad. I'll see myself over it, and also no spoilers in chat, thank you. Unless I specifically ask about something. You may be disheartened by the detective state of many... Why did I read that as detective? You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners. But do not worry, the sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaints, so she's a lot. No, that's actually being preemptive judgment, sorry. I'll put my prejudice aside and not call her a loyalist, shall we? She's likely to make reasonable judgments, so it's a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, the sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide water of body. Oh, she's actually a sailor beforehand. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it'll be a difficult task to regain her trust. Well, that actually, I'm not withholding my prejudice anymore. That sounds like a loyalist. She really cares about the ones close to her, and she does not accept betrayal at all.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
Something funny, by the way. Her hair looks like short hair with long hair just placed in the background. Damn it, Yisang, I can't unsee it now. This is so wild, but I this stream muted and only reading. From the book, Moby Dick. Oh right, I just remembered. I read this somewhere. Every one of these characters are based on literary works. Hey, I'll choose to imagine that there's a on the back of her head, all of the rest of her hair is attached. That's what I'll like to imagine. The image forming in my head, I'll say no to it. I heard you glued bodies back to... Yeah. She gave a polite bow before returning to his seat. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I thank you for bringing me back to life. Anyways.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
First of all, that's a lot of cut. Second of all, yeah, you'll probably beat someone's head in. Third of all, that's a big bat with revenge on it. I guess I don't have to guess Heathcliff's motif. British? Oh, he's British. Okay, now I know how to pronounce it. Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much about fitting in.
히스클리프.
Name's Heathcliff.
멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
He used to be a professional wrecker for property and people alike. Heathcliff voices Chestnut. Oh, that's interesting. Right, someone did say that the yellow gremlin was voiced by Korean Mudrock, which is very interesting. Name's Heathcliff. Okay. Revenge is the motif here. The sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. A flood, gravestones, and a house in the back. Yeah, it's very easy to guess this guy is a motif. Bro, this is hard to read. It is... Wait, what? His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. He brandishes... His brashness may cause headaches or physical injuries leading to a headache in the process of forming a relationship. Please do note that this is not an intention of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. In his fit of rage, if his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he's the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. Ah, gotcha.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만.
Okay.
당신도 조심하라고.
Counter question. If you bash my head in, wouldn't that mean I'll die? I mean, I'm not sure. Okay. To be fair, we're not sure if we can die yet, but still. Wouldn't that turn into a disadvantage for you? I mean, at the same time, he's the one who will just say shut up and hit me on the face anyways. Hey, to be fair to that I say, well, sorry, but that's your loss. He does not care, probably. I mean, sure, the next time he dies, he's not going to be revived, so hey, his choice.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테 알레르기가 있거든.
I'm gonna guess when his contract was formed, he wasn't informed that he would be bossed around. I'm gonna take a generous guess about this guy. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난 동키호테일세.
Kyoste. Wait, what? Don Shote. No, Don Quixote. How the fuck do you pronounce the name? Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Oh, it's Jote. Don Quixote. Don Quixote. You know, that sounds funny as somebody who is Indian, because Jote it will kind of roughly translate to be. Or like, it was. So, if I read it like that, it would seem like Don Quixote. It's either there was donkeys, or there are donkeys. Or donkeys exist. Something like that. So it's funny. to pronounce her name. Yeah, the most people will wield, yes, Indian. Just a random Indian dude. Arknights newbie. Don Quixote. Okay. Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Wait, is seriously her actual name's pronunciation Don Quixote? Because I think I'm gonna trip myself up a few times. every time I try to read a name. That almost sounds like she's a donkey, but okay. Just call her creature Don. I'll just call it Don. Why not? I'll just call it Don. I don't know what this is. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if you were to measure it. Ah, an avid aficionada of all things fixer. She adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. Oh yeah, she has a lot of patches and badges. Also, that's a metal spear. I don't know what's written on it. Doesn't seem English. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? What do you mean? A fixer with an exaggerated mannerism like an actor? Or do actors not exist? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I mean, we didn't really have theatre in school, so hey, we had clubs. Was there a drama club? I don't think my school had a drama club, so it's like, eh. Sueño impossible. Impossible dream. Ah, it's written on her lands. Okay, impossible dream. Donkey Hotel. I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side. A pleasure to have thee. A fixer? That definitely feels like a term I used to know. Hey, some of our memories are being awakened.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해 줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Ah, okay. Protectors of the city.
도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데.
I believe this was a brief introduction.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 다음.
Oh, did his red eyes glow?
홍루라고 한답니다. 잘해보자고요, 우리.
Honglu. Okay. I hope we can get along. Honglu. Okay, is that Chinese or is it Japanese? I feel like this has more Chinese motifs rather than Japanese ones, but hey, who am I? I don't know much about either culture. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, the name did sound Chinese. A sinner who had... so wait. If his name is Chinese, then it would pronounce Hongle. Hongle. Yeah, it would be le. Yeah, it would be Hongle. A sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. Ah, he's a rich boy. As such, he has a certain admiration for freedom, but occasionally he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of the lowly culture. Lowly culture. This can cause significant iteration for the other sinners. However, significant irritation, not iteration. Those are two different words. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Gotcha.
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요? 요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
A more popular model these days? I have a feeling, my guy, I'm the only one with the head. Hongler. No, this isn't that kind of...
제 취향은 아니지만.
I mean, then why did you ask?
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
The hell's wrong with your attitude? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down. Okay. So, even though he has the revives on his side, he is... he does not want to meet the red gaze. Gotcha.
요슈.
Ooh. Let me just take a generous guess, and just say she's based on Japanese themes. Ryoshu. Hey, lovely. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. Oh? There's a hat. There's a contract. A golden mask with a golden... Okay, a golden mask with purplish covers and golden chains. A letter, a katana. Interesting. Hello, Boots. Welcome to... Yeah, I can take a guess. This feels more like the the Japanese Yakuza themes. Of a Japanese story called the Hell Screen. Hello, Boots. Welcome to the story. How you doing? Hopefully you have a good time with the rest of us here. I did not check on my stream yet. Okay, the stream's going nice. That's awesome. Good to know. Good to know. Let me just... Sorry. Right. I do need to drink some water, so do give me a bit of time. I do need to drink some water, so I'll be... Be sure not to be like me, guys, and drink water. It's very important. Now it feels better. Alright, let's hop back into the game, shall we? I like the background music for this game. It's very chill. The antithesis of what goes on in the city and all the depressing world. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only to battle. Is she a battle junkie? She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's head is an uncultured act and a step backwards for art. Oh! She likes to make art out of her enemies' corpses. Gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Japanese Yakuza themes mixed with a morbid sense of art. Huh. The sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈쿠.
Sure is nice to meet ya. Was that a pun? She laughed at her own pun. At what point was I supposed to laugh? She kind of cray. I can tell.
그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
More salt. Salt. It's more salt. Let me guess, is this guy German? A wild guess, I know. Absolutely out there theory. Oh, it's French. The first thing in my mind was Germans, but okay. It's a French man. With a robotic arm. Hello, Shamel. Hello, I play 37. A lot of new people here, huh? Interesting. Lord Salt, please refer to me as such. Wants clear and concise commands requiring no judgment on his part. Oh. Wait, no judgment on his part. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Oh, the second interesting part is there's nothing else, because every other sinner had a bit more of an explanation. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's in one of the current cantos, maybe? We learn a bit more about him. He seems like more sort of a priority. Oh. Oh. He wasn't told to provide more, so he didn't. You know what? Fair. Oh, he's from the book Stranger. You're pretty polite. While theory, since every one of these guys are based off literally devices, and everyone seems to have an interesting background. Was this guy always in like a completely controlled decisions for himself? Either something like a scientific corporatocracy? Something like that, where every order needs to be followed to the T. It's kind of like a brainwash machine, but really. I'm curious.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의 태도입니다.
Simply behaving normally. I'm almost touched, Mercy. That's the nickname.
네.
It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. Oh, here's Otis. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려 하다니 당치도 않습니다.
Okay.
본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
Very to the point and formal, huh? My name is... Oh, interesting. Wait, is she a soldier? Like a security agent or like something like that? The war? Interesting background for her. The Senate could serve as an excellent advisor depending on her capability, however she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus, so she's... Okay. Notice, unlike other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Hold up. Not even... wait, I wanted to read that. Come on. Wait, how do I... Wait, shit. How do I... Well... Well... She's the loyalist you were referring to when Ishamel was introducing herself. Gotcha. From the story Odysseus. Okay, so not allowed to access the files. That was not the case even for Ryushu? Then it was like as a warning, even our company may not be able to handle it. Interesting. Rudeness.
이거 참. 마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Well, why is that? why is that little comical evil gray?
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸
What's
한눈에
he ski?
알아봤습니다.
What's he ski? Oh, why is this cracking me up? What's he ski? What's she scheming? Oh my god. I knew at first glance you have what it takes to lead us. Sorry? The canto must be a 2-hour bed scene to make this game.
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만 그중 소수는 맞붙는 것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다. 검을 날카롭게 벼리기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼.
A blade and a whetstone. I guess her roots are more so in workshopping as an engineer. What? Wait, would she be a weaponsmith? I just
누구보다
remembered.
관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
Very proper and to the point. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness. The last bit of her note said something like, keep a close eye on her and don't give her too much authority if I recall correctly. Ah! Right, that slightly suspicious grain makes sense now. Bootleg. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Question, can you... Okay. Sorry if you can hear the... if you hear percussion in the background, that's because somebody's out there outside the house playing the dholak or something. Yeah, it's probably the dholak. It's a percussion instrument that you play with 2 sticks on either side. Anyways, that kind of scared me.
바깥 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
That's what she was apologizing for. I think I see now. She's very quick. I can tell she's very quick to... It feels like she may be very quick to turn sides. As long as it's in her benefit.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
Faust is the last one. Man, this is gonna be annoying outside my house. Because I can't properly hear the game because of that. Faust. It seems I'm the last. Faust's name. Ooh, there's the Limbus bus behind her. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles. The bus operated by Limbus Company, and that's the first thing we get here. She claims that there's no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she's... Hold the fucking phone a minute. She claims there's no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. Wait, she's German? Faust has a chat like you. How was this streamer? Gotcha. And Gregor is also German? Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna say one thing though. Fun fact, you know when I first looked at Faust in another live stream, I immediately thought of Angeline. I think it was Angeline from Lobotomy Corporation, you know, the assistant. And I think she was also in Library of Runa. So that was the first thing I thought of. So I already ended up making wild theories. Oh, Angela. Yes. Angela. Cause, yeah, it just seems to me this is Angela going under a different identity. But fair enough. Washington, Clay, and Gregor have German tied to them and their sources. Gotcha. Ah, so it's 3 of them. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, because that's the same attitude. I'm saying it. That's the same attitude Angela had in Lobotomy Corporation. And from one cutscene, like 1 or 2 cutscenes I've seen in Library of Runa, I'm not crazy. This is not a conspiracy theory. She's related or connected to what's it called? Angela in some way. Yes. And by a scene with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there's no hope for parting with it ever. Ah. Her subtle arrogance, okay. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she's an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find it out.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. Here comes the here comes the arrogance.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
Sounds like you're unconvinced, Dante. Well, how could you tell?
괜찮습니다. 경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을 거예요.
All in due time. Learn what? Sorry?
파우스트가 진귀한 천재였다는 사실 말이에요.
Look at this smug-ass woman.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이 진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
When a proverbial tree falls, the fact of its sound cannot become truth. When a proverbial tree falls, okay, the fact of its sound cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. Ah. So there must be someone to witness the so-called proverbial tree. So people should know you're a genius, and everybody should recognize it. Unless it won't be true. But hey, you just said it would be true, though. I mean, you just said it to me. What do you mean? I know there's something deeper here on this sentence, but I'm gonna ignore it. Ah, it's that argument. Okay, if a tree falls, nobody sees it. Did it happen? Well, it did, if you go by existentialism. If you're gonna make perception king, of course you can go that route, but I do not believe that perception is king. There are other rules in the world, and hey, that's philosophy. I love philosophy. Not gotten into it, but most of my philosophy is just personal beliefs. A bit of more of musings and Arknights. Really. I'd say it really did happen. Perspective is a cog in the wheel in reality, not just the end-all be-all. Something does exist, even if it's not recognized that it did not happen. Okay.
소개는 여기까지.
That's enough greetings.
단테, 당신의 직무를 알려드리죠.
Okay, go ahead. That was a long greeting. Philosophy only works if you're willing to muse on it. As a subjective, it has no constant answer. True. I mean, okay, I would disagree with the subjectivity because it's more so objective in the sense you establish a sort of a conditioning of thinking, a mental model of how everything works. You do go based off of assumptions, but most of your philosophy goes on by working under a certain mental model and following its logic. So I would say it's more objective than it is subjective, but you can say that the assumptions we make about philosophy to argue about philosophy or to debate about it is more so subjective. But as I said, I'm more of a personal belief that philosophy is more so objective than it is subjective. But hey, that's all I say. You can say, yes, it's different thoughts. Everybody has their own thought, and everybody uses different models to justify their own thought. But hey, logic does come into it, and I don't think subjectivity quite has as much connection to logic as objectivity has. So by technical definition, I would say it's more so objective than it is subjective, because subjectivism truly really means well, your values, the way you look at things, your feelings, you're the only one experiencing it. Because when I look at philosophy, if I am to debate or muse about something, I'm not going to be musing about something that only affects a specific person. If it's about to be philosophy, or if we're trying to debate on the nature of things and stuff like that, I would actually debate on for it to be applicable towards everyone and everything, and it should consider everything. That's basically it. Bro is having a conversation with Isang. That would be tough though. I mean, as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
It would be tough, but hey, I would say that's the ultimate route. I'd say that's the ultimate goal of philosophy. To be consolidate every one of our experiences, everyone on planet Earth, and have mental models to explain each level of our existence on a biological level, on a conscious level, and if you'd like to go even above, on a spiritual level. If you believe in that, of course. Because hey, biology and medical science says, oh yeah, there's a strong enough correlation between our thoughts and actions. We can't actually, what's it called? We can only prove that you're conscious, but we don't know what consciousness is. And that's where philosophy kicks in. Anyways, that's enough derailing of this stream. That's enough derailing of this stream. You'll get to hear my thoughts as I go more through the story. They're asking if the job you're about to experience is that of a manager. Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners. Well, thought I'd answer good. Yeah, I like to do that.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테. 당신은 지금 소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
Dante's Inferno? What the hell? Huh? You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who've just introduced themselves. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell? You know, great question.
자신이
Roll
지옥으로
credits.
가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까.
Treasure awaits.
그렇게 말하면 되겠습니까?
Oh, Yisang translates to ideal. Gotcha. Hey, maybe I'll have more in common with Yisang then, because I am an ideologist. Sorry, I'm an idealist at my heart with a layer of realism over it. No, yeah. I am an idealist in my heart with a layer of optimism over it, and my brain being filled with realism. That's the most apt way I've come to describe myself. I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something? I mean, I did get... We go to Lobotomy Corporation in Canto 1, right? To get something from there?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테. 의사를 물은 것도 아니죠.
Yeah, I thought so. I wouldn't have a choice. I thought so. Yisang is the name, but it was also close to a lot of other Korean words like ideal, odd, along with the phrase, that's all. Ah. That is the ideal answer from one idealist to another. Hey, buddy. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy Yisang more. Yet some others may say we're odd, but that does not matter to me.
기억과 머리를 되찾고 싶다면 제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
Wait, didn't Faust say, that we had our head? But to reclaim... Wait, are we ever gonna reclaim our head? Not really. We reclaim our head. The story ends. That's it. I can say this with 100% certainty. We reclaim our head and Limbus company ends. So, see you all in 10 years or something. I don't know. That's usually how it goes, but at the same time, they could pull a fast one on the Limbus company fans and be like, the story still goes regardless. Faust prefers to speak in third person. I mean, I do want them back, but...
미적거리네요.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게 되는 거지? 거부할 거란 예상은 없었잖아.
무슨 말씀을? 파우스트는
Preposterous.
모든 것을 예상한답니다. 단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면 당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요.
Aspect. I think that was the word.
제가
looking
보증하죠.
for. I can promise you that. A word that strikes my mind intensely, even though my memories are gone. My underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Yeah, what use is memories when you have muscle memory and instinctual leanings towards something? Makes sense. It's a power, right? Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
좋아, 계속 가면 되겠어. 그런데 카론, 아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지? 졸았나?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르.
Vere? Verg? He's been called Verg. A bus driver only snoozes at rest spot.
메피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고 있었어.
Mephi?
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
Mephi, who's that?
메피스토펠레스. 이 버스의 이름이자
Mephistopheles.
버스를 구동하는 엔진의 이름.
Ah, it's the name. Okay, so it's the name of both the bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 역작이죠.
Magnum Opus Cordis. I've only heard of Magnum Opus. So let me just look up what Magnum Opus Cordis means in this context. Magnum Opus Cordis. In the term Magnum Opus Cordis translate from... Oh! From Latin. It's a Latin term. Great work of the heart, or heart's great work. Okay. Interesting. Heart's great work. Wonder what that is about. Right, I must keep this above.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가 아닐 수 없지.
An ideal ferry boat to bear...
그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply. We're just clueless.
뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군. 마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테. 지휘를 연습하기는 더할 나위 없는 조건이군.
단테,
Ah,
처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요.
yeah,
제대로
there's way more
설명할 시간이
combat death.
없었으니까요. 하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이뤄지면 우리는 항상 도륙날 거고
I can tell I'm a beginner.
당신은 우리를 살리기 위해 의미 없는 고통을 느껴야만 하겠죠.
So it's in our best interest to get better. Gotcha. Pain revive? You mean what happened earlier was... Okay, so this is the official
당신이
confirmation.
시계를 돌려주었기에 우리는 살아나는 거랍니다.
Turn back the clock. Yeah, I still believe there's gonna be a greater cost.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다, 파우스트 씨. 자잘한 담소는 나중에. 너희들 전원 하차.
Damn, the bus was running the entire time. I thought, you know, that's good sound design. I thought it was just a part of the background music, but no, the bus was running the entire time. I just failed to notice it. That the drumming of the engine was a little different, and it was not part of the BGM. Nice.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Right. I can enter it. Introductions. Wave 1, turn 1. The 7-sided icons floating above both the allies' and enemy heads are called skill slots. Those are the skill slots. Because you haven't issued a command by chaining skills yet, the allied skill slots are currently empty. So you can see the skills there. Grab the chain from the... Okay, thank you. Okay, as you can see, the skill you just chained has been equipped... Oh, sorry. Hold up. I'll be... So sorry, I'm back. Okay, it's been equipped. Skill slots. Equipped skills are displayed on the skill slots floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in battle using the skills equipped on the skill slots. Good. Alright. So I am to... Well done. Now select the gear on the right to issue command using the skills you have equipped from them. It's gonna be a little hard to keep track of things here. Now, please issue a command. Alright. Every skill is different, why not?
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Oh! A clash occurs when the sinner and their target both use attack skills against each other. Okay, these are all attack skills that I'm using right now. In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skill they're using to clash. Primarily by the skill you're using to clash. That's how their power is. I'm gonna assume the attack. And in this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. Pretty simple. Pay attention to the enemy's coins. When a skill loses a clash, it will lose a coin. So we have coins. Even if a skill loses a clash, as long as it has remaining skill coins, the two skills will continue to flip their coins and clash until one of them loses all coins. Okay, so... the coins are like the how many times you can use this. You can clash. As soon as it runs out, the other side wins. So so the thing is, have coins, and also higher power. Gotcha. Rolling for attack, then rolling for... Okay. The skill that has lost all of his coins in this clash will consecutively lose the clash. This means the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not. Ah! Oh, that's actually a great analogy. You roll for attack first. Higher... Okay, we attack and clash. Then we roll for the damage after the... It's how many times you can lose a clash. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Tether. Hey. Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of a clash, is calculated. Please issue a command. Sure, I'll go from bottom to top.
금방 다녀올게.
Yeah, this is power here. This number in the skill's base power. This is the... Okay. This number is the skill's base power before it flips any coins. This number is the skill's coin power. So so there's base power for the characters, then there's skill powers that get added on top in a clash. And here you can see how many coins these skills have. The number of coins determines two things. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. Gotcha. How many times the skill hits with... Oh! Okay, so if a skill has 3 coins, it'll hit 3 times. And it can lose 3 coins. Where it would be able... Where the enemy will be vulnerable to an attack. Gotcha. So it's a meter of how many times you can lose a clash and also how many attacks. Each coin that flipped heads will... Oh, that flipped... Okay, there's the RNG, head and tails. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin power of the skill to the base power of that same skill. Final power calculation. The formula for a skill's final power is as follows. Okay, so it's base power plus number of coins that flipped heads times coin power. Oh, so... Okay, so it's base powers. Let's say base power is 3. Number of coins that flipped heads. 2 coins flipped heads, so that's 2 times multiplier on the coin power, so that would be 4. So that would be 8. And that would make it 11. Compared to if it was only 1, that would just make it 7. I think that's how it works, right? Alright, good to know. Okay, so there's base power, there's a coin flip that's a multiplier for the skill power. Gotcha. The resultant skill power is displayed here. This one. Okay, so we did the coin flip, it came 1, so it's gonna be only plus 7 ones, which makes the total 9. Ishamel's larger head skill has the higher skill power, so the enemy skill loses a coin. And you lose by having a lower skill power than compared to the opponent. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Not fair. Remember, winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle. Well, a lot of people will clashes. Panic overwhelmed. I'm gonna assume these are status effects. Okay, go team.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Okay, that was 9. That was also 9. Everybody's gone. Hello, someone. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to work my brain to its maximum capacity. Hey, If I'm gonna play something, I'm gonna take it seriously. That's why. Alright, let's enter the story. Before... I guess I'll only be able to do the prologue today. I'm not gonna lie, playing Arknights has contributed to me using my brain when I should. Because, man, that game is all about strategy in a different way. It's the best way I can describe Arknights is an RTS, yeah, a tile-based real-time strategy RPG with tower defense elements. It starts off more as tower defense, but it turns into more and more as a tile-based real-time strategy as it goes on. That's why. Hello, Awesome Cabbage. There's a lot of you here. The second part. But hey, if all of you are enjoying the stream, hey, be sure to like because it helps out the channel a ton, and I really appreciate it. There we go. And if you want more Limbus company streams like this, be sure to subscribe as well. That's enough shilling myself. Pre-battle. Hit the road. Any schedule for the next stream? Okay, so... Right, I didn't tell anybody here. Normally, it's... I'll stream, I'll take a day off, then I'll stream. It's every other day. I have a stream, and it's normally at... 4... It normally starts at 4 to 5 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. So convert that to your time zone, and that should be it. I have less time today, so I'll be wrapping up in about an hour and 50 minutes. But usually I stream for about 6 hours, normally. Today's stream is just going to be a 4-hour one. 4.5-hour one, I guess. You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away, save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them? Also... Somebody informed me that Arknights may work. So I'm gonna have to see if I want to continue Limbus company the day after tomorrow, or if I should continue just Arknights, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, all of you sleeper agents for Project Moon fans, Arknights was not working, so I hopped onto Limbus, and it wasn't working for an update for an event I was so much excited about. It was literally my favorite upcoming Arknights event, and I have to depressingly read the story and also play the game on my parents' phone, because I don't have a phone myself, after midnight. I know, this sounds like a soap opera, but it's not. I'm just expressing my frustration. So I'll see about it. If I'm in the mood for Limbus, okay. But if it works, if Arknights work again, the next stream may just be Arknights. That's all I'll say. Anyways, let's continue.
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
Where do you do with the first we lost?
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니.
Oh, there's more.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Pedal touches metal. Okay. Alright. There's more up ahead. Okay, I did the enter one. Now this is post-battle. Hit the road. Alright, Discord. Yeah, I forgot to mention during this entire time. If you're a Limbus fan, there is a Limbus channel that I recently made in my Discord, and that's where you'll catch me being the most active when I'm not streaming or some emergency comes up, like Arknights not working. God forbid that happen. The same happens to Limbus, but that's when we all catch me. I have a history of hopping into EC every now and then and being semi-active. But yes, I should probably drop my Discord server link as well, shouldn't I? Right. Give me a moment. It's available in the description, but for you all's convenience, I'll drop it in the chat as well. There you all go. Hey, thank you for joining, Iris. Anyways, give me a second.
뭐죠?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요.
Oh, advance your career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는 폭력만.
Well,
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
good point. But
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요. 아무튼 이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
oh, does it not have an exit clause?
회사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
See, called it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I'm also remembering another Mr. Streamer stream, but I called it.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
I mean, even if it's based on lies, it's legally
당연히
binding.
효력이 있죠. 애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
There were no lies on it.
네?
설마 제가 메피스토 팰레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Did it just fart? Sorry. I understand that was more like a speaker going into uncomfortable levels of it exploding. I don't know why. That sounded like a my mind is not in the right place, let's just say. Okay, we'll just say that's its voice. It keeps crying. Mephi's hungry. The bus gets hungry.
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
A byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요.
Ooh.
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을 끄집어낸다면
Egos. When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한 제약이 없어.
there is no limit to one's growth. Alright. When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror, there is no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가.
Oh, that will definitely get expanded on this question later on, so I won't comment on much. Possibilities? You draw what exactly? Hey, this pleasures me as a big believer in possibilities. Okay, that sounded a little wrong, but hey. Alright, that was post-battle. Alright, possibilities. There we go. I'll enter the story. Pre-battle. Hey, this CG is still so cool, man.
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
I see.
너무 마음이 급할 필요는 없어요, 이스마엘. 버스가 향하면 자연히
자연히 시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야.
I need to do the gacha. I'll finish what's it called, Canto 0. Then I guess I'll do the gacha. It'll naturally take on more important tasks than beating life out of random crows. Oh, it was supposed to be the part. Okay. Sure then, sure. Since I skipped the tutorial, I've technically not done a gacha yet. Naturally take on, okay.
목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만 참아보라고.
Fair enough, I guess. I mean, especially coming from the red-eyed man.
거울 세계에
You can't
있는
really deny that,
우리들의
can
모든
ya?
가능성 중 하나를 끄집어내는 거니까. 기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요.
Oh, that's the cost for that power. It will have overwritten a part of our memories. So we will get memories for something that does not exist yet in our reality. Oh? Is it alternate realities?
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
I mean, it does.
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
What if I'm no longer my old self by the end?
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요.
Don't mistake yourselves for the ship of Theseus. Theseus. The ship of... Wait, isn't that the... Wait, hold up. Isn't that the... what's it called? The ship of Theseus, where you change out one part at a time. Oh, what's the point where the ship changed, right? I think that was the experimental thought. So sorry, thought experiment. Ship of Theseus. Yeah, because Virgon asked me this before, and I was like, "Is it the same ship?" Well, my instinct was, well, define the ship. It has a bunch of characteristics, right? So even if it's been swapped out with different parts, the characteristics of the ship are same. It's still made out of wood. It still has a sail. It still floats. It's still a ship. I would say it's the same ship. If the characteristics of the ship has not been changed too much, I would say it's the same ship. Yes. That's my answer.
인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만 주도권을 잃도록 설계되어 있지는 않아요.
The system is designed to ensure... Ooh.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나 거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기에.
It's bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror. It's every part, though. I guess that the second question is just going to be, well, where do you establish? If the ship's... But every part won't be the ship. It would be a part of the ship. Why are the Limbus company characters in the chat? Don't question it. But hello, Decker. Welcome back.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요. 거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인 타이밍에 더 씌우는 일을 하실 테니.
Oh, the most effective figment of possibility on the right times.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis. Okay, if the characteristics exact same ship, the state, I mean, I can... The core of the ship... Okay, what's the core of the ship? I can say myself, I'm not the exact same person I was 1 second ago because my cells are constantly changing. Well, what's my core? As a characteristic, I'm human. I'm still human from the outside. I have a consciousness. My consciousness hasn't changed as my sentience level. So I'd say I'm still the same person as before. Hey, I might lose a finger if I fiddle around with a knife more. That does not mean I may have lost a part of myself, but I'm still myself. So you apply the same thing to the ship of Thesaurus. My favorite sinner so far? I would not know, actually. So no, I would not say, even if some of the parts are changed, I would still say it's the same ship. That is true, but what if your values change? I'm not talking about values, I'm talking about the consciousness level that is not measured yet. Or cannot be explained yet. My conscience is the same. It may include values, and my values will change over time, but I'm still the same person, because my identity is more so tied up to my consciousness than it is tied up to my values. Because yes, I can change my values, but I'm still myself because of that identity being tied up to my consciousness. I'm still aware about things. I still have self-awareness. I can still think for myself. I can still apply critical and logical thought. I can still be emotional. I can still distinguish between my moral code. Even if my values will change, I'll still have a moral code that comes into a part of my being and a part of my identities, values and things like that. But if I am still the same person with a consciousness, all I'm saying, I'm still the same person. Very engaging discussion. Yisang is your spirit animal for real. But if the ship's core is gone, what will it called? It'll be called a husk of a ship. It won't be the same ship anymore if the core is gone. The same as a question. What's the difference between me right now and me when I'm dead? My consciousness is gone. Excluding all of the biological factors, the chemical factors, and all of the scientific factors. What's the main thing that's missing? It's my consciousness, right? That's the core that's gone. Why do we say that a person dies when they die? Why do we say they're gone? Well, the body's right there. It's the core of that person, the consciousness that's gone. And if that's gone, well, that person is gone. It's just the body of a person. So in that same sense, it would just be, well, it's a carcass of that ship. It's no longer the same ship. Well, this stream suddenly turned philosophical.
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
It's a form of transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
She's smug about it.
이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
But wouldn't you act differently? Acting differently, I don't think that really matters. I can act differently. I can go against my beliefs right now. But that would still not change what I am as a person. Because my consciousness and my sense of identity is a little bit different from my values, my thought process, and my thinking. Wouldn't you act differently to different situations if how you think changes? I can change my thinking, but there is one thing that will never be taken away from me. I'm still gonna be the same person, because at its core, I'm trying to go with the consciousness. Things about me may change, but I am still the person. It would, because you pick a different answer. Then no. That's what I say. This is why I'm discussing this, and it's very engaging. Then again, an amnesiac is a brand new person, though. I mean, the memories are gone. From the memory department, they're the brand new person, but they're still the same person. Because I'm arguing on the assumption that your identity is tied more so towards your consciousness, not so much towards your values, your behavior, your emotional state, or your beliefs and thought process. But hello, Bird Gamer, welcome. And like I said, this is also a very reassuring stance to have. I know, kind of out of left field, but this is a very reassuring stance to have. Because, hey, I'm still me. Things about me may change. I'm still me. There's something... The personality may be different. I'm still me. Parts of me have changed through time. I'm still me. I know this is a little out of the ordinary definition of my identity, so to speak, or an identity of a person that I mostly relate towards the core. It's like saying if I plunge your PC into water, the software is gone. Okay, now that's an interesting analogy, but not quite, because analogies in philosophy, that is true, but how would that apply to Dante, who does not have the privilege of memories to ground himself in? Well, he'll have to establish new memories. There's a lot that can be debated on the sense of self. It's very true, it's very true. The software is not really gone. It's still there. It's just the hardware doesn't work anymore. You know? So the software is still there. That's the point there, Vergundas. I would really have to say he'll have to find his identity, really. He'll be very influenced by his environment, but if he happens to find his memories or goes... Because there is one unscientific or illogical thing you could say in this entire discussion, because I do believe as you go on as a person, as you live in the world, as you go on about your life, you develop instinctual leanings. For example, if you ask me a question, is there biological life out there? I will answer that question with, I think there is. It's just science has not advanced to a point where we can detect that life. Or if you ask me a question, if I jump off a cliff, I'll fall to my death. Yes, but that's only now because science has not advanced to the point to capture on that possibility of me jumping off a cliff, sprouting wings, and then I'll be able to fly. But if I remove certain parts of your brain, there's a point where you are no longer you exactly. And that is exactly what scientists and philosophers are trying to figure out. Where is this conscious part of us, the identity part of ours, stored? How does it interact with the different physiological changes? Because it does not exist on the same plane as anything that can be measured scientifically. It can really only be measured like brain activity, and that's... I mean... That's not a strong enough correlation. We need a new data point. We need a new measurement. We need a new metric to measure consciousness. Science currently does not have the capability to do that yet. So I would still say, even if you have lost your memories, there are going to be instinctual leanings in yourself that may point you towards your prior self or to forge a new self together, but it's still gonna be, you're gonna be influenced by your old self still. All of the influence will not be gone. And now this is my belief. Like I say, we have discussed everything here, and I'm ready to call a spade a spade. This is my belief, and this is where I'm basing my debates for. And I apologize for my strong wording. This discussion is pointless in the end. Not really. It's a fruitful discussion. What do you mean? It's a fruitful discussion, because we're at an impasse. True. True. Yeah, there's not really gonna be any breakthroughs on this discussion. You're right about that. Hello, Snookerball. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had fun listening to me. Yeah. I'd say it's fruitful. Why? It wasn't a waste of your time. It was engaging with me and the audience. It helps me solidify my decisions and get me used to debating philosophy, because I'm still very unused to this. And no worries about your strong wording. It's just I get caught up, and when I'm trying to say, oh, I'm just being passionate, or when I put more emphasis on my words, it's just me really proving my point. There's nothing about it to be apologizing for. This is the exact reason that the other side of philosophy is so fun. The first side is going through different mental models and trying to think of positions or debates or sides you can use. And then the second part that I like is debating it. I love this kind of talk. My friends and I talk about similar stuff all the time. I'd say you've arrived at the perfect stream. I would say you arrived at the perfect stream. Yes, we should also... This was the biggest installing I have done on a Limbus stream yet, because this is my first one. We shall continue. We're only getting through Canto 0 today, I'm aware. I picked it up. My prior profession required meeting people with various occupations. We're one log. Wait, what? We're one lung. We're one lung. Oh, soldiers.
담소는
Maybe.
끝났나? 일단 길부터 뚫자고. 어차피 지겨울 정도로 붙어 있을 테니 못다한 말은 나중에.
Wait, I was 3 minutes behind. Happens, don't you worry. Actually, since I've yapped so much, I'll refill my glass of water, and I'll also take a piss break. So be right back, guys. Be right back. Meanwhile, listen to the chill BGM. Alrighty, we're back. Hey, this one's been a fun stream. I have been asked by several people if I'm gonna start playing Limbus. I should probably play Limbus, but it was just simply I don't want another rabbit hole to go down to. But I've signed my fate. More Limbus streams, but I am going to prioritize Arknights at the minute if it works. So do keep that in mind. Anyways, I am back. Yes. So I was supposed to do the gacha. It's in the extract category. So which gacha is it then? I'm gonna assume you all will know more than me. First, extraction. This is indeed a huge rabbit hole. Orientation. For the temple. Gamba time. I guess I can't really get any of the exclusive here. When's it about to start? 23rd. Yeah, 3 more days. 3 more days. Fair enough. Standard. Very cheap as well. Oh, I'm supposed to click on it. Are these all alternate dimensions? I guess I like the pulling animation.
점수는 F. 발로는 듣지 않겠다.
You're getting an F, end of story. No, I don't accept appeals. She's a teacher? In a corp? The ring pointless student. Huh? Wait.
이런 구질구질한 색의 고기를 시간 내서 먹고 있다니.
Rodion.
차라리 아예 색을 모른 채 자랐으면 좋았을 텐데.
Don over there.
요슈.
Oh, okay.
어? 이렇게 무전하면 안 된다고? 주려 말하지 마라. 왜?
LCCR Assistant Manager Season 3. I have not been keeping up with what these seasons are. Okay. Well, thank you, I guess. What's this one? Ah, I'm fine. Wait, how many pulls I can get? Okay. One more. I'm gonna assume that's tier 3 with 3 zeros. Okay.
파우스트예요. 잘 부탁드려요.
Lobotomy Corporation. Is she? Wait, isn't she on the? Ah, I forgot. What was her name? I'll move on. What's this?
복잡한 건 생략하죠. 제가 뭘 하면 되나요?
Ishamel? Is it? Wait, Ishamel as a deer? Our corp 4th pack reindeer. A reindeer? What's this? Let's go for melodies. Okay. Nice, I guess. So, am I to be a gambling addict and throw all my pulls at the gacha banner for Arknights? Because I do want some Arknights related thing. What's this? Permission to vroom vroom. Wait, what? Work task. Vroom vroom. Hmm. Oh, inbox. Yes. I'll finally be accepting all these friend requests. Sorry it took me so long. Nice. You can have 200 friends. Ah, nice. These are some very nice tickets, I must say. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Rose Island? A glass of rose. Who is this? This is Faust? Faust late night gaming? This is for Arknights, yeah, collab. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What's the ID again? Yeah, I should probably drop that. Where's my ID again? It is. Wait, where do I get my ID again? Sinners, okay. Ooh. I mean, here's my ID. You can type it out because I don't go to help. It's the detail. No, that's the infograph. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the tutorial. Right, I should read the tutorial now that I think about it. Sinners team. You can configure various teams from your 12 Limbus company sinners and their identities. Yes. Edit team. The sinners window, selecting the sinner's identity portrait, will show a list of their identities and ego. You can change your team from there. Okay. There's the all identities, there's all egos. Select the all identities and ego button to the right to view the full list of identities and egos for all sinners, making it easier to design your team. That's my multi-select. Deployment menu. In normal team loadout menus, clicking anywhere on each identity's portrait loads into the edit team menu. However, in battle encounter team menus, the identity's portrait will be divided into the following two areas. Selecting the upper part of the portrait leads into edit team menu, where you can view and swap out the identities and egos of the selected sinner. That's how you edit it. That's how you edit it. Gotcha. Selecting the lower part of the portrait deploys the sinner, which means that the sinner will be taking part in the battle. So that's for selection for the team. One is for editing the skills and egos. Gotcha. This area on the bottom right shows the total number of deployable identities for this battle. You'll not be able to edit your team in certain battle encounters, however. In those cases, selecting anywhere on Sinner's identity portrait will deploy that identity to battle. Select and hold an identity portrait to view the selected identity's detailed information. So information like stats, what do they do, and stuff like that. In the detailed identity info menu, you can view more information about the selected identity and any of its equipped ego. Nice. Select the announcer. Select the announcer button on the left to view the list of announcers. Select the magnifier icon at the bottom of each announcer to view their voice lines for each situation. Oh. Okay. Alright, have a good night, Ishamel. You can create... Wait, huh? You can create up to 20 teams. Interesting. Select from the list of keywords to choose a name for your team loadout. Oh, it's a list of... Oh. It's a list of keywords. Team details. Select the detailed info button here to view the following information. All identities, skill attack types. I think that would be explained to me later on. Select the detailed info here to view the following information. All identities, skill attack types. Alright, there's different types of attacks, of course. Sin affiliations. And equipped ego. Ego resources on the right panel. You can access the general overview for the types and amounts of ego resources your current team can gain in battle, and what it will cost to activate their ego. That's probably I'm going to learn in Canto 1. Identity resources. Ego resources. Select the right panel to view the identities that gain the selected ego resources and ego that use them. Wait, let me read that again. Yeah, select the right panel to view the identities that gain the selected ego resources. Oh, if I have selected the ego resource, and egos that use them. Team codes. You can copy and share the team code or paste it here into a team. Oh. Well, that's a nice quality of life feature. Reset the currently selected team. You can select the support identities that your friends have registered here. Ah, there's a support system here as well. Copy code. This feels like kind of inspired by Arknights. There's 12 of you. It's taken inspiration and it's gone in its own way, of course. But of course, 12 squad size, have a support member. I mean, support things in all gacha games, to be honest. That's not exclusive. But I like it, yeah. Copy the team code for the currently selected team loadout. Paste the copy team code here to equip the team loadout. Deploying backup units. In normal battles, you cannot deploy more sinners than the placement limit. Yeah, I saw that. Like a bit of the stream, the collab. Bro pulled up his account, then proceeded to absolutely flex the fact that he has a lot of characters with 6 pot 6, which is crazy. There's a certified whale on here. In normal battles, you cannot deploy more sinners than the participant limit included in the bottom right corner. However, in chain battles, so these I'm going to be assuming those will be introduced to me, continuous battles, you can deploy backup units in addition to participating units. And when a unit is defeated mid-battle, a backup unit will substitute in to fill their place. Hey, that'll be an interesting later to the strategy. In chain battles, the battle will not end in defeat until all units selected for the battle encounter, both participating units and backup units, are defeated. Oh, so it's an endless mode. Almost. When a participating unit is killed, backup units will be substituted into the field in the order of their deployment, so the deployment actually matters. Nice. When the backup units substitute into the battle, okay, when they come in here into the battle, they enter with bonus SP based on the starting SPs defined by the deployment order. Ah, entry SP. So wait, the later you come, the more SP you get. That's actually a good way to compensate anybody who comes up later on. Nice to see they have thought about that. Certain chain battles may give additional buffs for backup units. Please experiment with the deployment order and strategize prior to entering chain battles to gain an edge. Nice. Substitution. In chain battles, SP loss due to allied death listed. So you got pot 6 monster. Ah, damn. Hello, Lila Legend. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you've been having a good day so far. And hopefully you have a good time on stream here. Anyways, let me just see. Alright, we're doing good. Game is still working. That's our director. Hot 6 Walter 2. That guy spent a lot. If an ally is defeated mid-encounter, okay. In chain battles, SP lost due to ally death listed in base factors, increasing and decreasing sanity will not activate base factor. This is mostly like for later on when I get introduced to the system. If an ally is defeated mid-encounter, backup unit with the earliest deployment order will replace them. That is called substitution or substitute. When a deployed unit is defeated, its support passive, okay, support passive, will activate instead of its combat passive. When a backup unit substitutes in, its combat passive will activate instead of its support passive. That's another layer to the strategy. Enemy count. In chain battles, the indicator that shows the enemy of waves show total number of enemies and the total number of defeated enemies instead. However, this indicator does not take into account the extra enemies that are summoned due to certain conditions. Yeah, it's the same in Arknights. All of the endless enemies that are summoned in certain stages, they don't get accounted into the total enemy count. Aye. That was a hefty tutorial with text only. But, aye. We shall edit the team. I guess I'm supposed to go with the things I already got. Unless I want to do a base identity run. Now, I know I do a bit of niche nights on my alt account, but let's just be normal first. Let's just be normal first. Assistant manager. They got the tier 3 identity. Alright, this is the identity you get after skipping. After doing the gacha once. T-Corp Class 2 collection staff. Okay. Right, there are 26 districts, each with a associated letter. Right? And those corporations are named after those letters. Wings. Oh, that's, you call districts wings. That's what it was. Nice. Details. Ah, this is what happens when you click on the details. Gotcha. Sin producers and some costs. I mean, I guess I'll go with this. Oh, I'm not going to a battle yet, so I can't switch it out. Oh, hey, these are all the egos I can get, which is interesting. Everything selected. It's the normal ones. Yeah, should be fine. Right. Event is only open for 2 days and 6 hours. It's like, bruh. Anyways, possibilities. Oh, we haven't done the, yeah, let's do the stage. We haven't done the stage yet. I immediately switched to the gacha. Alright, what am I going to get introduced on? Select unit to view the detailed information window. I wanted to know that. Thank you. This is where you view each character's basic stats. So their health, their speed, their defense, their resistances to the types of attacks, if I remember. Because, yeah, there is a reason why I'm understanding this stuff very quick, because I've seen somebody else go through the tutorial till the end of Canto 1 on stream about 3 weeks back. So that's why, 3 to 2 weeks back, that's why I remember some things, and it's easier for me to remember some things. These are the sin things. Alright. This is where you view this unit lists of skills and upgrade progress. Yeah, I'm level 1. Limbus company. Everything is Zion. I'm gonna get egos for Elf and all of these things later on. Or maybe you can upgrade egos. Wait, right. It would make sense to upgrade egos. You also may select an enemy to view their detailed information. 2 defense. Only 1 speed. Normal resistances. They're... Okay, so they twice the damage to slash attacks. Pierce attacks. I don't know what this is. Each unit has resistance values. Use this value to determine what attack type or affinity they are weak against. Nice. Attack types and affinities. Here's another tutorial. Right, Sin Affinity. Wrath, Lust, Sloth, Gluttony, Gloom, Pride, Envy. Wait, what's the sin that's missing? Pride is here. Envy, Gluttony, Wrath, Lust, Sloth. Wait. Why am I not... Is it greed? Yeah, yeah. Pierce? Oh, it's pierce, blunt, and slash. Each skill's damage is classified into two categories, 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. And I think sin affinities is those colors here around the skills, right? The target's resistance to these characters can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. A higher resistance value on a unit means they will take more damage from that damage unit. So, a higher resistance value on a unit means they will take more damage from that damage type. Check your enemy's weaknesses and select the skills that can be exposed amount of damage. I mean, slash attacks, slash attacks, slash attacks, slash attacks. Yeah, everybody is weak to slash attacks. And all of their sin affinities are normal, so it's like, eh. If it's just slash attacks, I guess. I do want to see some things here. Right, when you change the identities, their skills also change. Imagine it as like a multiplication number, like 20 damage times 1.5. Yeah, there. So, okay. Question, when does this multiplication for resistances happen? I'd assume it's base power, then the coin power, and then when the final damage gets calculated in a clash, then it's the final damage multiplier on top, right? For resistances? Okay, gotcha. So that's the final calculation that happens. Fair. Don't know any math, just applying things. Okay, so you could have. No, that's your resistances.
뭐야? 내가
라이터는 챙겨온 거야?
원하는 것은 찾으셨소?
Note, each hit is calculated individually. Oh, okay, so it's not a full-on, not a sequence of attacks will be calculated. Each hit will be calculated individually. Gotcha. Yeah, sure. Anyways, I'm more so. Hey! Stop.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Yeah, also have to match the colors, I remember that.
침묵을 안겨드리죠.
In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act among allies. Okay. Starting from the allied unit highest on the deployment order, an ally gains one additional slot. Starting from the allied unit highest on the deployment order, an allied unit gains one additional slot with every passing turn. This means they gain an extra opportunity to attack. So, first of all, okay, so if it's turn 2, Yi Sang will gain another attack. At turn 3, Silent will gain another attack. I'm mispronouncing his name. At turn 4, Ishmael will gain another attack. Is that how it works? Just follow the clash forecast. Where is that? Oh, that's the keywords. Quick info. That means an extra opportunity to attack. Dominating. Ah, this one. Favorite. Okay. Okay. I can see the link here. Gotcha. This is how you see if it's dominating. And favored. Unopposed. Yeah, I'll learn about this later on because that guy is still. Then I can do. Nice.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Yeah, this is a lot to take in one stream.
아직 안 끝났어.
Use one of these buttons to let the sinners choose what skills they want to use. However, it must be emphasized that leaving the sinners to make their own strategic choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. Fair enough. Clash Outcome Forecast. Ah, here it is. The Clash Outcome Forecast appears at the top of the screen and beside each selected skill, top and each selected skill. Please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it is serviceable when quick decisions are necessary. Ooh. Oh, no. This is according to speed, of course. This is according to speed. But there's the win rate button. There's the damage button. Don't know what that's about, but okay. I guess unopposed is the best one. When the enemy can't do anything. Sure.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
I'll play with rage for once.
낙엽하오. 폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
해냈어요.
There it goes, faithful.
해냈어요.
And the extra orders are given by the deployment order. He's angled the first, that's why he added an extra action the second turn. Okay. Nice. Now, time to read the last story. Post-battle possibilities.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르,
About
메피가 달리기만
Mephistopheles.
했어도 길은 뚫렸을 거야.
Road's clear, but works Mephi. Could have run over them just fine. Ah. Huh? What did I fight for then? Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Vergilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테. 걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까?
Win rate unlocked. Damage just bases on the most amount of damage you can deal losing the unit. Oh, okay. True.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서 달리셔야죠. 그리고 단테, 당신은 관리자. 저들의 관리를 하는 게 업무입니다.
Win rate can pretty easily carry you through the first couple cantos or so. I am more so about engaging myself with systems and not also turning my brain off. That's why Arknights attracted me so much, and that's when things get too easy. I kind of restricted myself and used niche knights on the other account. But I'm most likely never going to be clicking on win rate or the damage one, unless it's for farming or stuff like that. And by the way, after this there'll be an opening that'll play like an anime opening with music. Heads up is that the music will audibly get copyrighted without it. But the artist said it's not them. Good to know. Yeah, copyright is fine. We don't care. We're not monetized yet, and yeah, that's it. I'll leave it aside. As the manager, it's your job to manage your staff.
나는 길잡이. 어디를 가고 어떻게 개척할지는 내가 판단합니다.
You're the guy.
알겠습니까?
Do you get it?
토달지 말라고.
Okay. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? Foster didn't say anything.
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지, 파우스트 씨?
Yeah, YouTube copyright systems can. It's literally, it unfairly punishes the affected and the claimant. It unfairly punishes the one getting claimed, and the claimant gets all of the favors of this system. Because, for example, let's say it's a bogus copyright, right? So with video, either it cannot be monetized anymore, stuff like that, or it gets blocked or something like that. You can fight. What was the word for it? You can fight the copyright, and then once it gets rejected, what happens is YouTube will be like, oh, Well, this creator rejected the copyright. Do you want to look through this case again? I mean, if it's a bullshit kind of copyright, or if somebody maliciously does this, of course they're just gonna reject my rejection. And then the second option is appealing the copyright. Right, we've changed from rejection to appealing. And YouTube notes, by the way, the second time you tried to fight a copyright off, YouTube notes, by the way, oh, by the way, just for your information, you could get a channel strike from this, a copyright strike from this, which is, you know, that's pretty deadly. You need 3 of those and your channel is instantly terminated, no questions asked. I'm aware how much they need to comply with the DMCA, but the punishment system that YouTube decides for itself, that's completely on YouTube and on how they go about it. That's the same thing that happened with Game & Nexus over there with the Bloomberg bullshit copyright. But yeah.
별말 없었습니다.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으론 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다.
Somewhere versus agreement that was.
그럼 매피 출발하자. 야호.
야호, 어구후.
카론, 기분이 어때?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
What happened to Charon?
좋아.
Good. So where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
말했던 것 같습니다만, 단테.
But just where are we going? With a sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. Oh. Okay.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Vroom, vroom.
지역으로 출발하지.
Oh, this is where this is. Oh, let's go. There's a whole animation for this cutscene. This is where Mephistopheles looks like. That front is like a train. Yeah, every one of them dying again and again. Same artist who made the opening for the Goblin Slayer, by the way. Ah, gotcha. Back to the war. Okay, yeah, I can totally see. I remember a bit of the Limbus company opening. I see it now. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of districts we're gonna be going through in this city, huh? Probably the villains. Ah! Wait, the 4th anniversary. Do remind me which one was that again? Wait, is that a singularity or something? The golden bow. The golden bow. Interesting. District 4D. Wing. Commemorative Pee-wee. Oh, right. That whole animation. That beautiful animation, right? Limbus Company. Face the sin. Save the ego. Gotcha. Nice. Well, I think that's about it. I guess the next one is... now I remember. Ultimately, reward exchange. What's this? Is it the event currency? I'm just gonna assume. Millies of... okay. Theater. Detour Tales. Identity Archive. Main story. Episode 00. One last gamble for the collab. I mean, I would like to play the story.
관리자 나리께서도 별이 보여?
Where's the announcement thing? System notifications. What's this? New content will be added on the 23rd of October. Oh, there's an update for it. Maintenance through a 6-hour maintenance on the 23rd of October. That's KST, Korean Standard Time. That's translated to about... Huh. I mean, yes, sure. I will be playing on the 23rd then. Don't mind me. Wait, what's this? Banner acquired. Oh, it's the battle pass. Ah, that's where I do my dailies. Weekly, seasonal, thread. Yeah. Gotcha. I mean, the collab isn't that hard. You can still beat it right now. Hey, I mean, hey, if I can do that, maybe the next stream might just be about Limbus Company and doing the collab in one sitting. I think that's gonna be another thing entirely, but... I mean, should I do it? Should I trust the Gamba? I don't really have... Hey, if it's 6 hours long, give or take, I'll do it in one stream, why not? Hey, I do want the minor one. I'll go ahead. Yes. Finally, the Gamba. Wait, what? Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait, isn't that a... what's it called? Tier 3 identity? That's ego. Oh. Oh, that's ego. Wait, how do you tell that's ego? Hello, in playing. How about I read you a tale? Oh? Bro became Groot? It's brighter and more reddish, gotcha. Gregor, hey, I'll take it. Lantern. Interesting.
이쪽에 아직 먼지가 남아 있네요.
이시면
기관지가 안 좋으신 분이
Edgar family
좀 더
battler.
철저히 그냥
Okay, so if it's an identity. Fair.
피가 추적 내리는데 이런
Dead
날 누가
Rabbits
찾아올 줄은
boss, season
몰랐지.
4.
술에 저른 개인가?
Murder assault. I was not expecting any guests on such a dazzling day. What are you, a hound drenched in alcohol? I mean, I don't really got any lunacy left. Like how it's called lunacy. Right, it's the... Yeah, that's the... There. Limbus Company... Permission to work. I'll take what slips. Ah! I'll take what time they have. Nice. There you go. Not enough lunacy, Sedge. Don't really think I'm getting anything, but I'm a newbie anyway. So it's like... so it's kind of like... What's this here? What's this here? These are all the egos. Oh, is this the shard system? Yuri from Canto 1? I don't know who this guy is. Oh, you can... Oh, that's a paid one. Okay. You can, if you get enough shards relating to a character, you can get egos as well as identities. Very interesting. Yeah, I've heard about this. Shard exchange thread. There's the battle pass, there's the standard fare, there's the Oblivion. Cannot purchase. Season 4, 3. It's oh wait, is the battle pass in different seasons? So there's battle pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're currently on 6. Very free to play. All announcers are paid for some reason. Huh. Seasons guide. When a new season begins, a new battle pass is introduced with it. Gotcha. You can obtain currencies for the current season as well as ego. You can obtain egos from the battle pass. You can check the session. You can check the season and identity or ego belongs to below its name in the event tab. Here, those without a season shown are categorized into the regular tag. Event identities and ego have event marked to their names. Yeah, ego shards. I get it. Noted period, matching the season's duration. When a new season begins, half of the previous season's ego shards will be carried over, converted, and rounded up for the new season. I mean that's good. You lose half, but still. The carryover rates for unconverted ego shards from multiple seasons past will be halved for each following season, and the following ego shards are converted into threads. Similarly to ego shards, ego crates can be used for the noted period, matching the season's duration. When a new season begins, half of the ego shard crates, both random and nominal, will be carried over, converted and rounded up, and it will result in thread crates. Okay. Season 1, a new season's identities and egos will be added to the list of extractable items. So does that mean they go to the standard pool? Like they're available in Gacha now after being exclusive to the pass? Is that what this means? Okay. Yeah, fair. Identities from previous seasons remain in the pool. You can still acquire them from the extraction. Ah. Will become available at the dispenser. In addition, you'll be able to exchange for okay. Past 2 seasons. Please note that extraction IDs belonging to the season immediately before will be inaccessible until 2 seasons have passed. So let's say season 5 is going on right now. It will be available to shard for it currently, but it will take until season 8 is going on to have it added to the standard the gacha. Is that what it's saying? Standard, current season and rest of seasons before current season are available. Hello, JSD, say Mac. Awesome to see a clippy profile pic here. Nice to know that my streams have attracted a clippy. Season 5 IDs and egos will be added to the standard gacha in season 7. Okay, so it's 2 seasons ahead. Gotcha. Fair. Very fair. Cannot purchase. Lovely to see Clippy here. We fully support Mr. Rossman's movement. We're a Clippy Stanner here. I don't think there's anything else. Wait, there's keyboard shortcut keys? Huh. Oh, that's for... Wait, you can move the camera? Win rate and damage button, just press P. Just press P. No, Thanfong, that's never happening. Please get that Gen Alpha brain out of my face. Zoom in is for mouse, Q and E for zoom in. UI. These would be real nice in Arknights. If only the PC climb comes soon enough. It cannot come soon enough, it really can't. Start combat phase would be enter. Confirm pop-up, story skip dialogue, instruct skip animation is enter and spacebar. Okay. Nice, that's input coupon code. Wait, what's this? Enter my beloved. Alright, I think that's about it. I still don't know how to copy my ID of it. Jesus, calm down, little gremlin. Why are you trying to bleed my ear off? Jesus. Come on, miss. You can't be doing this to me. Idle voice line. Wait, how do I copy my ID over? Yeah, it's windowed. Texture quality, rendering scale. Enable everything. Video account. Yeah. No. That is not what I wanted to show. God dang it. Wait, isn't there like a copy function? I guess it... Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Alright, that's gonna be the last... Go and play the canto. Well, unfortunately, I have hit my time limit for the stream, so thank you all for watching. We'll see you. We shall see each and every one of you in the next Limbus stream or the next Arknights stream, whichever one is. I need to celebrate the Festival of Lights over here in India and also celebrate an early birthday for my little sis. Yeah. We will see you on the day after tomorrow, 4 to 5 p.m. IST. Have it noted on your calendars if you really care enough about it. But yeah. Thank you for watching. I shall meet you in the next one.
관리자 나리께서도 별이 보여?
Bye bye.